You're gonna call ahead. You're gonna call. No.
I will, not now, probably tomorrow.
I don't know what was done.
I mean, it's not the end of the world.
No, but I ordered my truck. Maybe I know.
One of the hundreds.
Alright, you ready, baby?
Sure, if we can see.
How
How you doing over there?
This is perfect. Right, so you see
Secret
me in the car.
Yeah, you can't see her. She's another card.
I'm really gardener.
Very well.
That's the one
She's asleep.
Cool. Alright, well, welcome today to William's Adventures. We are going to be continuing our campaign. Remember to please like, subscribe, do all that fancy shit. And if you want to see more of what I can do, Patreon.
Or just pay. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay, as you can tell, 3/4 of my table is taken up with what I started to build this week.
I feel like I'm a regular height of 3'9" with this thing in the table.
Yeah. So,
I'm filling it.
I'm going to do a reveal first.
Is it a boy or a girl?
So,
Yes.
if you would kindly grab it. Lift it up.
Oh,
Poppy's gotta love it.
Yep.
Oh dear God.
this is mine. All of it. Every bit of it.
Poppy's like,
That's my family.
yes. Oh my dear sweet baby.
Kill it all. Burn it to the ground.
Oh
God,
they,
what they are.
Poppy, I was gonna say they're even little.
I'm living here. I'm done with the campaign. This is it. This is my family, my life.
We have lost a member. Poppy staying forever.
Corvo is now at home. Just GG this, okay? And I will know what every single one of these probably do. Oh, I am not going near that one. I just told the name. Where's the one I'm looking for? I know there's another one I'm looking for.
Wakanda.
Oh, but wait. Yes, I know. I'm horrible with names, but I know the shapes of them. Let me get the name of it.
Now, the only mushroom that is not correct to its color is the blue one down there.
Oh,
Or
well-
shape.
Yeah, but one of them is supposed to be sparkling right now, and it's not sparkling, so it's not true. Eh?
No, none of them sparkle.
That one does.
Oh dear.
It kind of goes.
It sparkles on the inside.
Hey, it sparkles if you get near it, is what it does.
See, I will cast very.
Speaking of Sparkle, in Honkai Star Realm, the current banner is for a character named Sparkle, and I lost my 50-50 last
Okay, that's going to be interesting.
Some of you in the
No,
thing might understand. Understand the suffering and pain.
That's not what I said.
okay, I need to move that out of the way. Okay.
Out of the cat.
Alright, I'll be right back.
It's only a cat.
Because he's getting into it, and I don't want him bumping into it. Alright, out there. Show it you. Sorry for this being in your way.
You're fine.
Alright.
We'll just get an extension cord at some point.
So,
I knew it. But I knew it. I'm recognizing these from playing the game because I was literally in
From Baldur's
playing the game. Yeah, Baldur's Gate in the Underdark. I was literally in there for 2 weeks, just going around and playing.
That being said, this is almost not metagaming because her character actually knows mushrooms.
yes.
She's the only one this would not be
Now,
horribly
whether
metagaming
the
for.
mushrooms transfer are the same in
I don't know, sure.
That one's better because I'm not playing that one.
yeah, whether the mushrooms are the same from realm to realm is a whole nother story.
True, but I also breed mushrooms and splice them, so I could.
I'm gonna take a bite of all of them.
Oh please!
I'm fine with that.
We're going on the outside, and everyone needs to go buy that mushroom.
So, the way this works,
Can I have that?
this is a
My
giant.
fingers.
Basically,
Some stubble or
all the trees are to scale for your characters.
Wow.
I'm gonna die. Poppy's gonna have fun.
Belladonna,
Yeah.
I took a couple sips.
roll a general knowledge check.
I need my dice.
Basically, an intelligence. or history, even if you want.
Okay.
I gave you. Good job. I didn't know it was bubble.
You never spelled it.
Did I?
Yeah, you know that. I don't remember.
I actually don't remember. You have the character. You do have the character sheet. I don't know where I put things.
Well,
this week.
Well,
Yeah.
you have heard of these or read about these trees. You've never heard of them, but you have read of them from when you were going to school. These are called dustwood trees. Huh?
Great question. With the wither bloom classes, I potentially have
You can roll.
since everyone or since
Yes,
the
because
school is meant to
yeah,
go
I know.
find everything.
That's why you,
We don't have a bard, or I would use it.
What was it? I was adding investigation.
history would probably be better for you.
14.
14. You've read about these from Faerun. They're called dustwood trees. The bark on these is black, and you know specifically a lot of magical staves are made from these
I was gonna
trees.
say, isn't that what's his face is?
Black staff?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought that was Ironwood.
It kind of it never actually specified.
Okay.
It just said a black staff. I'm like, fuck it, it's dustwood. Now you also know that these trees are extremely hard. Like you have to have magical tools to cut them down. Okay.
Okay.
Or lost saliva.
Okay. So
I'm just seeing about
I'm guessing as you guys are riding along through the dustwood patch of the forest, and you see mushrooms, somebody stomps on the bottom of the wagon and gets.
You just hear squeak.
Hi.
Have you been actually just hanging out down there looking around?
Just hear
Yeah.
I mean,
a
probably.
Corvo.
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
Start smelling mushrooms. She's like,
I know this one. No.
that's not my perception. You said?
Yep.
18.
You've noticed from the bottom of the wagon, and as you see out, because you're obviously the vision goes up, but there are mushrooms that have been along the ground, atypical, have been progressively getting more and more as you go in. So you're obviously excited.
Oh yeah, and as we're going by, I'm reaching down and I'm a little hand and grabbing the ones I know.
Fair enough. And then you come across this. And there is a dustwood tree. We're gonna pick down where Belladonna's at.
Fine.
Laying that is where the trail is.
Hmm.
And a dustwood tree is literally falling over the end of the road. It blocks the road.
Free wood, guys.
Uh-huh.
Who's got
Yep.
magic tools still?
Everybody can make an insight.
No, that is a none.
Well, yeah, it would be logical. You couldn't see it.
Okay.
I am very excited.
You too.
22,
14.
14,
22.
22,
I'm still trying to pick up mushrooms on the ground.
13.
Ooh, he's candy.
13.
We're buddies.
For those of you who got over a 10, the tree fell over. For those
What?
of you who got over a 20, you notice that where the tree fell over on the trunk is overgrown with mushrooms. So it obviously wedged in here, and the fungus literally pushed it over.
Roots and all.
No,
So-
there's a stump,
The stump
and
and
then it's tree.
Looks like this tree's got a little.
then
Oh goodness.
You could drive around it, or you could explore all these new funguses you see that are towering in the forest.
Oh, I'm getting out.
I was gonna say, I can literally just picture Corbin going,
Boom.
I didn't see me go that fast.
I feel the car stop, and all you hear is. You look around, you just see my feet in one of those rolls.
I felt when I went after the L.
Singing, but they smell good.
Well, they'll be singing with you today.
Oh shit, was that a raccoon?
Everybody put your figurines kind of to Belladonna. She's going to put them at the end of the board.
I
No,
just glued this
Yeah.
one, so it's probably not
You have to
happy.
forgive me. I'm getting mine painted, so I need a substitute.
I got one.
this one's
I
just
got
been
one.
glued, as you said.
I actually have the seconds of everyone's.
Oh,
Except for
Take carding.
carding.
Can I have the player handbook real quick?
I'm having one of my friends say that almost functional painting. I'm having
Oh.
my two.
Well, it spelled, but
I
I
have
have
a
saved.
question.
What?
How do we roll stats so I can make a backup character in case he dies? Because he might cast Fireball on himself accidentally.
Well,
I actually need to have
wild
the
magic, you
contingency.
can just explode.
Yeah,
There's a
exactly.
there's a 1%
Yeah,
chance of
I
you
knew
just
so.
exploding.
So I kind of just need a backup.
Cordy's
I have a fun character. Anyway.
That's so cute.
46, reroll ones and twos.
No, I have a friend of mine.
And yeah, and then you drop
Dan, their
the
professional
the
painter.
lowest one.
And
Nope,
yeah,
nope,
I,
nope,
when I
nope.
got my mini, I was like,
No.
so you think
You want me to
take
take
my
mine?
mini? Because he already had
Yeah, if you just want to open it up,
So I
it's
gave him a
shattered.
picture of it, and he's in the middle of painting. He had to do a whole bunch of stuff for the con, so he didn't have any time. But it should hopefully be done this week. If I make that whole painting.
How big are these duskwood trees
Would
across?
you put that between the blue and the green?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you put this
Yes.
right here? That'll work.
That's that little dude. Somebody tells me he doesn't like mushrooms.
Okay. I need everybody to make a perception check.
17.
Oh, that's a 9.
Reroll ones and twos.
That's 11.
6.
What's perception again? Oh, right there. That'll be a 16.
What'd you get?
11.
11?
I have
Look,
it saved
mushroom.
on one of the tabs.
Okay. Anybody who got a 10, these mushrooms are huge, and you've never seen mushrooms this big.
Oh, everything's huge to me, so it
Yeah.
doesn't make difference. By the way, that is why I'm going to give it to them.
Yes, yeah.
That's why I was like, that one.
I know that one.
Yeah.
I think it's on the.
It's over right here. That's why I'm like,
For everybody who got a 15, there are creatures walking around in the mushrooms that look like mushrooms.
Yay.
I would probably have ran into these guys, or at least a version of these guys, when I do my mushroom stuff underground. On Ravnica.
Like
I mean, I would speak,
Okay.
so I would know how to, like, I would know what they are and how to speak, for the most part, to them, because obviously
You
if I
can
broke
have
the
the
mushrooms,
popcorn.
my family's generational, then I
I
would know that they're...
Everybody roll an intelligence check.
7.
You re-roll. You re-roll.
15.
19.
Oh, no, I had a 4.
Because I have 0 intelligence, so it's a 15.
No, 7, because I'm not rolling work today.
I have a +1.
Plus
I rolled a 6.
So you
Plus
did
zero.
not see the mic ditch because you got it.
Oh, I'm distracted as fuck.
Yeah. You, what'd you get on your perception?
The perception, I only had 6.
Okay.
You said intelligence.
Yeah, but it was the perception to actually see it.
Oh.
These mushrooms should be underground in the Underdark. They're not above ground growing mushrooms, typically.
Looks pretty dark in here.
You know, Myconids do not have a native language. However, they are peaceful.
Unless you
harm
piss them
them or their mushrooms without their basically understanding, it could be trouble.
Like I said, I probably ran into these underground packing rabbits.
Okay,
So I'm like,
are you going to lead the way looking at each individual mushroom?
Well, that's for them to decide if they want to follow me or not.
The last time you went off alone, Spider Lady?
No, you guys left me, and I wasn't gonna follow some weird little voice.
She does have an actual point here.
Fair enough.
Y'all left me. I went with the cart. I
Her
stayed
character
with the
logic
cart.
is sound.
I mean,
I'm gonna follow the
I
tiny
will.
one.
I will go.
Okay,
with,
so
I will
you-
follow her. I will
I
go
might
with
as well.
Sparkle.
Okay.
Because she's
Might as
from-
well.
She's from
Okay, so some
Dogari.
of these mushrooms, stay clear.
Okay, so since
And you're gonna have to give me names
But none of
if
them
we
look
pass
good to
them,
me.
so I can like either know him or not know him, depending on what he says.
Well, I'm guessing
for
we'd
ease
go.
of convenience, you recognize every mushroom in here. You've dealt with all these mushrooms, including the poisonous ones. You know their properties.
Yeah.
You know that there are typically mushroom farmers who walk around in their mushroom villages. You haven't seen any as of yet.
So I'm gonna turn and be like, okay, guys, before we go in here, it's gonna be typical for them to be above ground, but there are people that are like farmers that are mushrooms. Don't take any of the mushrooms if you see them. They will consider it stealing, and that's not a good thing, because that's their family, and sometimes food. Although I will say, if we do run into mushrooms we can take, I'll probably make food out of it. Not the live ones. Don't eat the live mushrooms. The dead, the okay, not the walking mushrooms. Don't eat the walking mushrooms.
Oh, you have a.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You can have my phone. It's okay. I'm gonna pay the bill for it too.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the very first mushroom by Belladonna.
The purple one or the gray one?
Yep, that one.
That The one that looks like a dick. Got it.
Read it.
Rogue's morsel.
Oh no. I remember kind of what that is.
Do you and are you conveying these mushrooms out loud? If she says a mushroom, you guys have the option of taking and rolling a history check due to your training to see if you recognize what it is.
I will say, the variety of these mushrooms mixed together, some
You said history, right, babe?
Yes.
of these are odd.
18.
Okay. You roll yours.
For what am I rolling?
History.
History.
Because it's you remembering your mushrooms. You roll the same
Well,
thing.
I don't know mushroom.
Can I use my herbalism kit to give myself proficiency
26, nat 20.
when identifying the mushrooms?
You aced edible biology.
I'm just like, mushroom.
So you know that a lot of these mushrooms is probably edible.
Do I see the mushroom people know that I'm like not completely distracted?
What was your roll?
My history was 12.
Okay, good.
Chad,
Make
is that
another
a-
perception check.
Nah, 8.
Do we need to watch
Oh,
it?
you know what? When she says that there's
Is that it?
probably farmers around, because I
Strawberry.
did see it, I'll just let her know that they're over there so she
You
can
want
have
to keep
Okay.
advantage to see them.
Roll with it. Roll again. Get a new die. That one's fire.
It is 13.
always wearing the thicker.
It's
That's fair enough. You're close enough. Because what happens is when you get to the first one, he's like, "There's one of them over there,"
Oh, I'm gonna go talk to him.
and you actually see a mic in
I
it.
grab her by the shoulders and lift her up.
No, hold on. Okay.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
the first mushroom that's mentioned, that ugly ass one down there, is called a rogue's morsel.
Oh my god, you stupid phone stuff right now.
And you know that it is edible, and it is typically a small gray mushroom that is usually
It's small.
small.
3 times the size.
And when you, walking around, you're like, you know these grow about this big.
Yeah.
And one of these is a meal.
Yes.
So this,
He's a fucking beast.
and then some.
So, again, don't take any of them if the farmers are around.
You'll also know that the
Wait until we get permission.
gills, if dried out underneath it, are part of the components for healing potion.
Gotta make salts. Gotta make the salts.
Thick enough.
Dry them out, make them into a salt, powder salt.
Yeah.
Basically.
Would it also be used to being as thick as they are and everything as good paper stock for spellbooks?
We're gonna get there. Shush you.
So
All right.
do I hear you guys talking about like possibly like what taking
Oh, yeah.
some or anything like that? So I'm gonna tell you guys. Let me see if I can get one of the farmers' permissions to take from there because again, you don't want to fight them. So I let you guys know that since they, and unfortunately you know this, they don't have an actual language. They speak in harmony and through telepathy.
They do have a form of language, though.
No, they do not have an established language. They actually speak to you.
It's more like thieves can't kind of thing.
Yeah.
In their own type
It's
of way.
gestures and
yeah,
Uh,
Okay.
it's a gesture.
And
It's
fluttering your.
you can hear like a resonant sound. Like it's almost like they resonate between each other, and they can talk together. Which means one sees you. You go ahead and kill that one if you want, and you're gonna have the entire colony after your ass.
I like the description and the way you put it. Because this is the way you would see it. Okay, the next one down there.
Purple, blue, or
Bigwig.
red.
Okay. Roll your.
Ha! My perception is that
Wow, it doesn't have it on here. That's weird. This is what I directly pulled for these.
which one was it?
What was the name?
Belladonna. Which one?
Big
was it?
wig.
Yeah.
Bigwig or
Yep.
Yeah, big wig.
That's really interesting.
is it no by another name?
Where's the perception?
We're gonna take and do this a different way. Do 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 do.
Stand, right?
yeah.
Let's see. Okay, run. Mushroom. Ah, here we are. What'd you get?
I got 23.
Okay. You're gonna get advantage on most of this shit, so.
Yeah.
You don't know this mushroom. You don't recognize it.
Okay.
Roll a history check. Belladonna.
But
Roll a history check.
19.
With advantage, because you're native to here.
24.
24. You've heard rumors of this mushroom.
Bigwig?
You read a description. You know these are only in one area, specific area in the Underdark.
I'll be like, kind of, but I don't know what it does. So if it at us, then we don't want to do. We want to go the other way. So
I'm gonna hand this
I
to
think
you.
it was like
Okay.
What you parse out is up to you.
have we
Take
moved
him
up
if you
past
his
the ropes, or are we just looking?
Now, I will say that these big mushrooms are accompanied by a smaller grouping of the same mushroom underneath it, except they aren't as big.
the more travel size.
Yeah, the actual mushroom
It would
size.
make you bigger.
Like-
Basically,
Like,
you double in size, increase in weight. As,
Okay.
as
Oh, I
affected-
become normal. Okay.
as it's affected by an enlarged spell.
I was like spell or aphrodisiac?
I become bigger.
One thing you notice, Belladonna, is this is bulbous and a fat mushroom. But that description that you know from your schooling should be 4 inches tall
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
a
say,
spindly little stem.
a very
Do I
different.
see one of the mushroom people near us?
Oh yeah, you
Have
see
they-
him wandering around.
I want to go talk to them.
You'll get
Oh,
there.
I think they're walking mushrooms.
You'll get there. Patience.
I am a 3-foot rogue. I have no patience. That's not
Okay.
popular.
What is the red one?
Begins with an M. Okay, bud.
What is
Nilhog's nose.
Oh.
Ah,
Again, I vaguely remember what that one does.
yeah, this one doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's weird because I pulled that from the 5e.
Okay.
But I know it's in the game.
Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay. I'd go to them.
Interesting. However, Corvo, these particular mushrooms, though, they lose their size-changing effects if they are taken from the Whirlstone tunnels for more than an hour.
Yes. And this one here,
Is highly different than
Yeah.
standard thin-stemmed purple caps that are usually only about 4
Yeah, so I don't know if y'all
No.
noticed or not, but
we speak this out loud. This is the picture you've seen. And you know these mushrooms are like 4 inches tall. And like a stem like this.
can I do
And this thing being
Yeah, I got him.
and bulbous,
We can make 60 potions out of one.
can I do arcane? If there's some sort of spell, even though I'm not magic, really.
everybody, roll an arcana check.
No.
They got
Let's see if the magic people will back up for me.
That's 5.
21.
19.
The magic people.
Well, he's hungry.
Must have rolled. That's
That's what it takes her.
so. What was yours? 16.
21.
Not 20, so 25.
13.
22.
Okay, everybody above 20. The ground here does radiate magic, but it's different. It's like you can't tell. It's not the weave you've been using. This one's slightly different. It is the weave, but it's different. And it would explain why these mushrooms are growing at a magical size.
Did you say that to me?
Hmm.
Hey, honey.
Well, he said that's what you get at 20, and I didn't get a 20.
Oh.
You say that?
Yeah. I
I'm
can
gonna be
pass it along to you.
like, I'm gonna be like, hey guys,
I mean,
do you feel
doesn't-
something different on the ground, like tingly? Because obviously I'm a magic user. So.
No.
As we see Cardane munching on mushroom.
I'm feeling that. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
By any odd chance, due to the fact that my family does have the Drow ancestor, would I actually possibly know more about the slight difference in like Underdark magic, like Drow magic?
Maybe read about him.
Why do you think you maxed out?
Also, something else. Why did the black tree back there fall? And these black trees don't. I mean, aren't they supposed to be like super hardwood? Why would that one fall?
Are we away from the fallen one already?
You can still see it.
I'm gonna go over there and look at it and take better view of how it's pushing this strong wood with
Aha!
Fair enough. Make a perception.
I need a different die.
I need to buy this. I need money to buy
I
this.
can't tell. Fairly carefree.
Really. Gregory hollers out from the wagon. You should go to the other side of the tree. Or stump.
So I climb over it and land on the other side.
You climb over it, fall, trip, land
You
down.
know-
You walk around the stump.
Okay, that's better.
See if he doesn't
When you look at this tree, and you're guessing that the fungus has eaten away at it due to its age and the
Oh,
magical
that's all right.
nature of
Get
the
out.
fungus
Get
of
out.
this area,
Get down.
which has made everything bigger. So
You're not scared anymore.
It's just it's adding size or like growth, size, speed, and
It's good. Your steps. That's good.
bigger.
yeah,
So, okay.
yeah, it's nature reclaiming nature, and nature just happened to
Be in nature's
No, they
way.
won't be
Yeah.
happy in 2.5 weeks.
okay.
So they won't be happy with me in 2.5 weeks. Why? Because I'm babysitting Doggo for a week.
Doggo's back.
And without its mommy or daddy. So
This
could be a thing.
Here,
So-
I'll give you the no dogs notes.
You're going to be in California.
You can read it
Or at least I'm thinking.
or say it out loud.
Not sure about it took them like 2 days to release it.
So
She's laughing.
I'm gonna point to the Nilhog's nose and be like, so do you guys know why it's called a nose?
Does it
Makes you sneeze.
on us?
No. So remember those farce that Cardane a couple nights ago was letting out, was killing all of us? Yeah, this enhances smell. And it also enhances the effect of the smell. So
Who needs it?
yeah, I wouldn't. Where are we having tonight for dinner? Let's just not.
You're welcome with the dwarf that smells like distillery.
Okay. What's the name of the blue one?
Guess.
Ginger shroom.
That's
I
not
do
right.
not know why.
I was gonna say that
Tastes like ginger.
probably is the dog.
You bite into it. Ooh, no.
That's so
Tommy
good.
doesn't have to work.
Yeah, I found one that has vanilla on it, but it doesn't have the ginger.
I do not know why I was able to pull this stuff up on.
No, we're not turning dead into a slip and slide.
Oh,
When you guys walk around over next to it, you do get a faint smell of that is reminiscent of ginger.
Ooh. Since we're now towards this, do we now see that guy there?
Yes. Now you guys actually see
The farmer.
the Myconid standing there, just watching y'all.
We are
Now can I go and talk to him?
Correct, waving.
I'm gonna go up and talk to him and
He waves back.
respectfully try to remember exactly how to speak with them. Actually, no. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to use my
And he's
my
checking
spy
out stuff.
ability. And the first time I use it, I don't have to spend a die for it. But I'm gonna connect with for 1d4 hours,
Wave it at the
which
mic.
really wouldn't matter after I take the first few minutes because it probably connects me anyway.
So.
We'll have to readjust. Oh, he was spitting it out. Oh, spitting it out with the tongue. He's being cranky.
Okay.
Give me the mystery.
You see it
child.
pull out a
Hi.
mushroom to you.
I take it.
Roll me a history check so you know what it is.
Did you want one to give you?
Well,
Yeah, you know this is a report mushroom. It's how they communicate.
yeah. I'm gonna take a bite of it.
Well, he holds it out to you.
Yeah, I take it.
You see a cloud of
Ah.
spores erupt from this mushroom, this Myconid-hounded Corvo.
Yeah.
And she doesn't move. She just stands there and like breathing deeply and freaking excited.
Oh, I'm like.
Oh, she's high as fuck.
We are the love.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's like,
And you hand,
I hand it back to him.
he'll walk up to each one of you and hold out the mushroom. So you face palm it.
The check
Where's the bug though?
Corvo.
before
You see her eyes are about this big around right now. And you see Cardane, he face palmed it, and his eyes went.
God.
I'm not high, I swear.
The Myconid
I'm not high. Where?
Yeah, when Corvo or when Cardane went like this, you seen the spores just.
Gingerly all done.
She likes it. Why does she like it? My kinetic goes.
I would like to have a personal check with me first.
Yeah.
He walks over to you.
It's okay. We can talk like this. If you feel. I'll just tell you.
15.
Yeah, you know then.
15.
For what?
What the thing is, because they're getting all high and everything. So
I'm
I don't want
Yeah.
to
no,
be the
I know what the fuck's going on.
He's me in the car. He's like, I don't know what they're doing, but I ain't gonna do it.
Well, I'm familiar with them. I'm familiar with
We just came in.
shrooms and stuff,
Yeah.
but
We just came in
Yes,
the
he is
food.
just fine.
I'm not as familiar as Corvo.
Oh, you're just paying with your phone. Yeah. There's a hell of madness in the freaking Underdark, and I missed it.
High five.
It's. Do you choose to resist it or fail it?
Do I notice the same things that she was noticing about this is how they speak?
You've only read about
Okay. And the
it.
book
You've
says,
read that Myconids are mushroom farmers. And they communicate
Okay.
with each other. How they do it
Oh, here we go.
isn't detailed, only that it's like a hive mind.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah, you're almost done.
Oh.
You really it.
I'll take it.
All
Is
right.
that Money Buddies?
Yeah.
They changed their packaging.
I
Thanks,
like to update. It's a cool thing. That happens.
I thought it was an off-brand.
He takes it and hands it to you.
Which meant it would probably be better than
I'll cautiously accept it.
Because the great
Yeah.
fleecy.
Like behind the cart.
He accepts it, and he turns around and like smashes it. Toby just
Okay.
Give it to the boar.
and we go with the boar. Like all of a sudden, we link with the boar, and it goes oink.
Your normal is but you know that it is a mind altering substance. So you're
Yeah.
Hi.
how do you activate the mushroom spore?
I've already messed up.
I guess I just pull it close and. I mean, if it is.
Breathe it in.
Yeah, just breathe it in.
Okay. He takes it from and he hands it to you.
I'm gonna look at it.
You see everybody else
Look
that
around.
taking and like squeezed it or tapped it or
Well, being an outlander, I'm a bit cautious because I'm like,
yeah.
it's a mushroom. I've seen everybody looking a bit high. I don't know what the fuck this thing does.
I
And
messed up.
being survival, I'm like,
This is the one.
I'm good, and I'm gonna hand it back to him.
And it goes down and shows the exotic fungi. It looks like it has.
And being survival, being an outlander, I'm like, I'm good. You can have it back.
Because that one has
I'll hand it back to him. So I'm
there's
like, I'm good.
nose right there.
Okay. Gregory is sitting at it there watching you.
Join the cult. It's fine.
That's not how they do. He walks over and you see him take it from you, or he reaches out, takes it from the mic. They
I'm like, no.
I can just see it. I can just see it like smack here.
On the board going, I need a drink at this point.
okay.
I made a mistake.
I
I should
need
have
a
told my
drink.
spider to let me if something happens.
I need a drink. I'm not going to shopping this board.
The way this is gonna work, when you guys speak out loud, it is what you hear when you guys talk.
Okay.
The mic and it, you guys, from those of you who know, you know they don't have a language. It is more of a communication of feelings, emotions.
I'm all setting a watch.
I'm just saying, if we're not actually talking, we're just communicating. All Toki sees over there is a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there going, going on in the drink.
We are one. We are one.
Everyone turns and looks at Toki. One of us.
I'll go back to the cart then.
Okay, so if you want to know what they look like, here's a general pictures.
They're mushroom people.
They're fungi.
Yes, quite literally.
They're all fun guys.
They're great at parties.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
all correct.
So he will. The Mike and Ed who. Why are you here?
We're
Traveling.
We're moving through.
Do you intend us any harm?
Well, I would, I respect you.
My
I've
goodness.
seen your plan before where I do my work.
Well, then you see him still with the mushroom. He like. And he sets it down.
It's fast like
You see him think, well, then welcome.
No.
I have a question.
And he turns and walks a little bit and kind of leans against a tree
I walk over and be like,
or against a mushroom where it's shady.
I walk over and I'm like, I know that disturbing you guys' mushrooms is disrespectful unless permission is given. Would you mind if me and my party would get some of the mushrooms on the ground, the lower mushrooms, so we can make health potions and whatnot and food on our journey? Because that's how we survive, because we're adventurers. And I'm a mushroom farmer, so I kind of know which ones to, avoid.
Ah. Okay. How many is in your group?
Is NBC counted?
Well, right now he's part of our group,
He's part of our
basically.
group, so 7.
And no horses.
Well, they're part of our group, but they are just horses. They're nothing special besides pulling the cart.
11.
11.
12.
10.
12.
Wow.
No, you only count what's at this table because everybody else,
Oh,
12.
whoever hasn't showed up,
If,
isn't part
if
of
they
the group.
if they ask about the horses, then
I was
I
gonna say
would
there's
drive a
also
trestle, and there's also the boar.
Yeah. The pig.
So that would be 5 plus these.
yeah. I guess
Seven.
if you want to count our animal
12.
companions, he has a couple. We have the 2 horses, and she has her pig.
Okay. Well, then you, and only you, since you are a farmer, may take one for everybody of each of these.
Cool.
I like plants.
Just you see him go.
We like you too.
All right.
I do have a bit of knowledge in herbalism as well.
Well,
What is
I went to
herbalism?
school.
The knowledge and care for plants.
Oh. Well, then you can follow her around and make sure she does it properly.
Thank you.
Please do not let the pig eat.
I will make sure we muzzle the pig. We'll put the pig in the cart. Wait a minute. No, the spider's trailing behind the cart. So we'll put the pig in the cart. He looks around. He sees his big dead spider floating.
Have you had anything to drink today?
Yeah, I didn't finish it up. Drink as in happy drink, or drink as in water.
Water.
We have supplies.
Yeah, but
It might
have
be
you
good
been
to-
drinking regular?
It might be good to fill up. If
I mean, not in the last couple of hours. We haven't. At least I haven't been thirsty.
Well, if you would go back there, we have a barrel stock where you can refill your canteen.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you.
You don't feel like making everybody roll, but everybody who has been rolling for this, a barrel stock is basically a 50-gallon drum mushroom of water that is spiky on the bottom to protect itself.
Cool.
You can Google it, or you can look there because that's what it is.
I was looking at it, I was like, that might be useful to have an extra barrel of water.
Well, we can
Well,
only refill
yeah.
because if we take that one, that means
No,
that one
no,
will
no.
wither or die. So
Well, that was my initial thought before I knew they were my list. This is
So-
just at the beginning of our session.
I'm going
You
to
know what a
go.
barrel stock is.
Mhm.
You know that after 10 years, that mushroom is poisonous, as well as the water.
How old is the barrel stock? I ask him.
Well, it's still good. We use it all the time.
Yeah, but you guys do digest things
I'll go take
differently
it.
from our species because you are a plant seed. Has it
Well,
been over 10 years?
No.
Okay.
Right before they go bad, we usually have it reproduce and make another.
Smart.
Yes, thank you.
So when I collect the mushrooms, I do not pull the roots. I leave the stem, like the small part of the stem, so it can reproduce. Because the worst thing you can do is pull the mushroom by the root.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so I pull out my knife because I don't break it off. I cut it off.
I believe my herbalism kit comes with shears, if that would be better.
That might be. Well, I guess depending on the size of the mushroom.
Yeah. The mushrooms that are underneath these are all normal mushrooms
Yeah.
that you would typically get.
I'm gonna ask him why there is one mushroom out of everything that is large. If it's like a parent or what it
Yes.
is. Is a parent. So it reproduces for you guys.
Yes.
I was wondering about that actually.
Now, if you would like a description of each one of these mushrooms, I will give one to you. If not,
I'm going to
you can look it up on the wiki yourself.
I'll write down all those stuff that I get and I'll put it in the giant bag that I got.
You recognize that these mushrooms here, the smaller ones, are usually
Okay.
turned into paper when they're dry.
And
And
ask about that.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking that,
Well, we can also
I mean, you can read it if you want.
we can also spread it.
We can think about it.
I do have large glass jars which
say it
could
out
be
loud.
reproduced into a terrarium.
So,
They're like gallon-sized glass
if
jars.
possible, if it's all right with the Michael,
my kid.
Like in it.
lost it. Mike Nins, that we might be able to, of course, if it's okay, get some that could possibly spore and grow our own.
What we can do, and this is without intrusion of taking the mushrooms, is we can actually pull some spores off of them
That would be a
and
good way
store
to-
them. And we can make, if we get some dirt, we can make basically little spore balls.
I think-
And we could put it like if we got like
I've been thinking about the cart. We could probably
Yeah.
put something on the side of the cart that might
yeah
be able to
on the
help.
sides and put dirt in them or whatever. But we'd have to make the
And then
spore
we-
balls.
Then we potentially don't have to take quite as many
Yeah.
for each of us and allow them to keep theirs.
I would want to take the ones that is going to do healing potions, maybe food, and a couple of other more important ones. I probably wouldn't take one of everything.
He will say you are welcome to one of every.
Okay.
You are not causing harm. They are here to be moved on.
Okay. So I'm going to
So
turn
if
to
Want to take the ones you have and use the spores out of them? Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to Belladonna and Cardank and ask them to come over here and get some spores off. This one and acorn one.
I don't know which ones you-
Does everybody want to give me their canteens and stuff, and I can go
I
fill
think
them?
that's
My little.
Now,
oh no, that's Tromac. That's not Timon.
Can I have your canteen?
No, I do have it.
It's just
Oh,
water.
That's
So
Tromac.
basically, we just got to deal with the myconids to take one of each mushroom.
That's
as well
fine.
as some
I
spores.
don't
One of
trust
the-
mushrooms, so
Mike and Mitch will come with you,
The thing
and
is, they must make sure.
watch you while you're doing it, and
So I
we
need to
will
look at the
start
door.
helping you
Yeah.
make spore balls.
fine. I can stay
Okay.
behind while they go
So
pull mushrooms.
when you go to replant them, you will have advantage.
So I'm going to do since he's helping make spore balls as I'm going to each one. I'm going to guess I only need one spore ball from each, obviously, because they freaking
Right.
grow like crazy. I will put. You said you have glass jars, right?
I have 4 left.
I have a
If I
couple.
can get one glass jar, we can just put them all in that glass jar.
I wouldn't want to cross contaminate.
Yeah, cross contaminant.
If,
I'd say
if they're in the ball, it's
if
not
we-
going to cross contaminate.
So I also have.
I do
one
have
of the
some parchments
vials.
we could use to separate layers.
Did
If we can group them between poisonous mushrooms,
Oh no, I don't want to do
healing
that.
mushrooms,
yeah.
food mushrooms.
Well, okay, so when they're in the balls, they should not cross contaminate.
Make an intelligence check. Or wisdom check, actually.
Wisdom, can I do nature?
No, wisdom.
Gosh dang it. 17.
You also have a magical bag you can put stuff in that won't cross contaminate.
I was thinking about that, but I was like, I didn't want them to get mixed up. Like, I know it's like in its own little portal.
It's in its own little portal, but
Yeah.
there is the chance of.
Not with a
There's
bag of
no
holding.
chance.
Yeah, not with a bag of holding. So I'll put the mushrooms in the giant bag that I have, so we can process them. For the food, not the poisonous ones. The poisonous ones need to go into a glass jar.
My concern
Okay.
is like the way that you have a very limited time that you can put a living creature in before it dies because of suffocation and stuff. I don't know what that does to the spores and such. I mean,
Spores are
it shouldn't be a
Spores
problem,
don't need-
But, anyways, something else that I'd be interested in.
Belladonna, take a wisdom check. With advantage.
The tree that we see over across the road. We're looking to travel.
23.
Was that on purpose to block the road, or was that we're trying to travel
Feel bad.
onward?
Oh.
Huh?
No, it was not intentional. It just happened.
Would it be all right for us to remove it, or maybe get it removed? So that
You
we
can help yourself to whatever you want of the tree.
okay.
I have an idea for moving the tree. It might be a little loud, though.
Can I just look at our esteemed guest that's with us and be like, I know you do the fun magic things. Could you, like, I don't know, get some wood for us off this tree, like, without much difficulty so we could use it for weapons or repairs or whatever the case is? Because obviously if he's that old and I've already seen him do a few things, like, you know, float a spider, then,
I get to pull up his character sheet.
oh no. Guys, duck.
Oh, no.
We have
Freaking all.
we have something that might be able to help out.
I
Part of it,
have something.
part of it, but
Fine.
at the same time, we'd have to make sure that
Roll
there's enough
the
decent
dice.
parts of it left that we can use.
Oh, I bet.
Well, I mean, at the
Here's a
very
dragon
least, I can open up the pathway again.
What?
And whatever may fall
I
off.
may not have been here, but I understand.
No, I can use it twice per short rest.
I need to go around and get all the names of them so I can write down what they are and what I have of them and what it does. I mean, theoretically, I have it.
Because he has a potential.
Is that blue one down there? What is that blue one's name?
This one? That one?
That one.
Ginger shroom. And then the green one is a
Oh,
Thrud.
that one.
Well,
Yeah, what's
yes, I
that
could
one?
take
The green one is called the Thrud.
Thread.
Thrud. Thrud.
Yes, I can section up that tree into lengths. I actually have a spell. Then it didn't get interesting, and he walks the fuck off.
I mean, I could
Back to the cart.
I could use the shape water and just aqua jet it.
Oh no.
Takes 16 hours, but
Meanwhile,
I'm sad.
I can do something to 10 feet.
A Timus
Put it all at
mushroom. I
once.
don't have a Timus mushroom. I'm sad.
I can learn it.
This works first before I get fucking creative. Because this is going to be interesting.
Would you like to know what I would like to do to the tree?
because I think it would work for
I think-
what I need.
Harry, have
I think my idea for the tree
people do
will...
all kinds.
Oh,
Like,
shit,
hey,
wow.
Andrew.
Does it start with the letter S?
No, he's looking at the wrong area for what page that is.
Okay. So you walk out with him?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody else walk out with the Dragonborn?
I'm here and they're gonna blow up a tree.
Am I
might
still
as well
helping
check
with
out.
am I still
Well,
helping with...
Thoroughly.
Do you walk out with him?
But if it's gonna blow
I'm
up
gonna
shit, I might as well
I-
walk with it.
Gotta watch.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah,
I figured.
I'm in the mushroom mood, man. I'm all over the place.
Oh,
now.
Then I'm
I-
helping
I-
with the mushrooms.
Could you back the cart up? And you see him back up. And he's like, And he walks from the trunk and he starts measuring it out, taking a claw and measuring it.
He's courting this wood
I'm
for
just
us.
sitting watching, like, ooh, this is good.
Do you back the cart up?
Does Cardank allow me to back the cart up while
Yes,
high on
absolutely.
shrooms?
Absolutely. I'm also high on shrooms.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll go up there and
Come on.
And you see him do some math.
The greatest of all magic.
And
When the magic person does mathematical equations, it's like, oh boy.
you watch him do like this, and he stands at a yeah. And he casts a spell. Everybody who's there, make an Arcana check.
I'm gonna take a video for you.
Okay,
Rubbed off on me.
you're not there. You said you didn't go.
I'm there. I'm watching the pig, watching it.
I'm gonna
Boom.
start here and I'm gonna go
11,
back and
30,
20.
Dirty 20. Okay, what'd you get?
I'm there. It's an 11.
I mean,
Do we hear
They're rubbing
anything?
off on
not
me.
really having
The magic rubbing on me. I don't like
good
it.
for not.
That 20 was to sing a song
Okay,
about mushrooms.
you see him pull out. You know what? Let me see if there's actual components.
That's
I
nice.
don't know what to choose.
Ooh, fruit slice.
Thank you.
Man, that grape is really great. That was
Can I
actually
have a green one?
You want the green one?
Yes.
I'll get you a green one.
I see a green one right there at the
Here.
top.
Yeah, that's cherry punch.
Okay.
Lime.
Oh,
I don't know if you want one or not. I don't know if you like those.
Huh.
They're good.
They are really good.
You see him reach into
Dollar Tree.
his
Amazing.
component pouch.
nice and
You see him measuring out dust.
thank you.
Gold dust.
No, he's measuring
Ooh,
out
yeah,
some
lime.
kind of dust.
He's playing with dirt.
It's
That's what I'm
sparkly.
seeing. Sparkly dirt.
Belladonna, you see this. You see he pulled out a small bag, opens it, measures out dust.
Toki's like,
Oh, what about me? Because I'm like, oh, he's just playing with sparkly dirt.
You,
I'm at 11
the
years
two
old.
of you, since you're paying attention, because this is interesting, when he's measuring it out, you see that whatever this is crystalline. It's ground up something. And he measures out, he's like, and then as you're watching him, he takes away half of what you would normally know would be used for a spell. And then he takes away half of what is needed and puts it back in a small bag. And then he
Buddy.
throws it in the air and casts his spell. And as you watch, shooting out from his hands is there's no sound. There's the only visual you get is the dust that is kicked up by it. And it angles from him out. Your Arcana checks, he cast Wall of Force
oh no.
16 times. Or not 16 times, but the way he sectioned it off,
It's a 16.
one spell cut this tree 16 times.
Mm.
And he's like, huh, that should work. And each one of these is in a 10-foot section.
160-foot tree.
And he's like, we should be able to move those.
Be able to keep some of them too, damn.
I don't know about you, but I don't. As high as I am, it's still not going to fit in my back of holding.
Didn't you just stick a whole spider in your bag of holding and legs sticking out?
Maybe.
Oh, your bag of holding and spider legs are still sticking out.
So who here is a wizard or went to wizarding school?
No wizard.
Huh?
I have no wizard.
Arcane Trickster is specifically from the wizard's spells.
You know that when he measured it out,
But
that was from an arcane tradition.
Okay.
And he just went, "Boop."
Gonna eat her
So I have a question. That mushroom that has pretty little markings from it. Is that intentional? If it was, why is it a mushroom?
Which
See how it has like
This one.
yeah no this one.
the orange one right there.
It looks like a road to it or from it.
oh these are actually pathways that have been walked enough times where it's kind of worn the grass out.
All right, I'm gonna go look at it then because if it was walked that much, I'm gonna go look at which one it is, or do I recognize which one it is?
These actually network through here, all through
Oh,
the
okay.
forest around.
Remaining dark star, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna have to write it on this page.
He did tell you he was a wizard. He could have specialized in it.
You said it was remaining- or
Arcane tradition.
tradition.
Yep.
Do I know which tradition?
You know that Wall of Force is an evil infusion. So he could be an evoker.
Well, there's like 4 that use the evocation. Like,
Yes, but Wall of Force is an evocation. And
That was a
so
good one.
him having arcane tradition of using the component.
with evocations would help with my tradition. Knowledge. Okay. That works.
And he walks over and now I have to roll. Actually, he's pushing on the log and it's not moving. You see him putting in the effort.
Are you just gonna stand there and watch it?
I mean,
We need something a little stronger. Or we have horses.
we could kind of supplement this this section for now. So I guess we could potentially spin the cart around and then pull the one section back some.
Do I hear them discussing while
Well, you came with me.
No, you
No.
went mushroom picking.
I went to still assist
No,
Corvo?
you don't hear him. They walked off.
Yeah.
So then it was just me?
I think was it?
Oh, wait.
It's me, you, and Belladonna.
Okay.
And maybe Kardank.
No, Kardank's
I
just
really don't
chilling
wanna
against
waste
the trees,
those.
watching you guys mushroom pick. High up his butt.
Well, it would be interesting.
We
You see him actually pondering.
we
Do we want to do this with magic or we want to put in the physical fucking effort? I'm a wizard and I have dick for strength.
strength is my lowest stat as well.
I'm the only one that's got strength.
I was gonna say I'm kind
Actually,
of low on the strength
I can
spectrum.
become a bear.
Okay, so we're a bunch of spellcasters.
Wait,
Yeah.
That's
And
four.
we're trained.
wait.
hang
Hold
on.
on. We're still all connected, remember?
Is there
Yep.
a possibility?
So
that-
me and him are hearing.
Yeah, you guys, all of you are hearing him saying this.
I can become a bear.
I can give you one of the mushrooms to double your size and strength.
I actually
Oh,
have a
potion
spell.
of giant strength. I can use that,
Yeah.
and then I can
That
have
would
that.
work.
You can give it to me as a bear,
I'm the only one that has strength.
but as a
I
bear,
want
I
to-
No,
have
it doesn't
Everybody
matter.
before-
It sets your strength to a
Yeah.
certain value. So someone
You cut them
with
into
one
10-foot
strength,
sections, yes?
Yes.
Then I might actually have the perfect spell for it.
Which would be,
It is a spell called Shatter.
I know that. Yes, but I don't know what that would do to the wood if we want to use it. We
You're-
literally shattered the wood into small little particulates.
Would it be
Well,
particulates or
if I
large
cast
shards?
it. You can try.
We can try it on one section. We have 15 more.
At the very least, if we get the one out of the road, then
Yeah.
Yes, but do you know how expensive this wood is?
Pretty expensive, but we have no way
we
to
can
carry
get
it
a
out.
bit of money from
Back
that.
of holding.
It's 10 feet. Do you happen to have a bag folding that's 10 feet wide? I mean, he does have a dory, but I don't think you want it in the atrium.
Shove it all in the atrium, go wherever, then take it out after there.
No. But I do happen to know a wood cut.
Can you teleport him? As I'm picking mushrooms.
Hold on.
Hold that thought.
Hold that. And
Hold up.
let's see. No, I got to find the.
there we go. He's finally taking the bottle.
How many total spells do you have? Just a count.
At level 4, I have 2.
But I'm talking about like how many.
I thought I had.
And then I took the boat.
So yeah. 9.
Okay,
I
where the
took
fuck is this?
the time
Oh,
from my packed boon. It's on the next page. Next page. Back to the tome. That gives me 3 extra cantrips and I believe 2 other spells.
So
And
then
then
you
I
have
did 2
Oh, you
rolls
can't
on
drink
top
this.
of that. The packed
That's
boon
why.
is special
No.
education.
I forgot to. I didn't put that spell down today. Does anybody else have sending or message?
I think Hardang does.
What? Starting at what?
Message or sending?
I have a message.
You have it memorized for today. Okay.
I always keep message. That's the important one.
Okay. Okay.
We can talk to his girlfriend back in Africa.
Well,
the cantrip doesn't even go out the forest.
Doesn't even use up my.
message is more of a short range.
Yeah.
Do you have sending?
No. But I can make paper airplanes.
No. No.
We're doing great as adventurers. We have nothing. We're given a whole bunch of stuff. We still don't have nothing.
So in the video game, there's a dude that you can pay and he'll change your class. I think somebody needs to go barbarian.
So, this is going to cost me more spells than I wanted to cast today. But, okay. You see him walk over next to one of the logs, and he starts tracing a circle. Everybody who's there, roll an Arcana check.
20, 30.
7.
Anything interesting happening to me and the cleric?
You're being
Remember,
followed.
she doesn't really know yet.
You're being followed around by the person you almost killed.
It's okay. I know.
Walking.
It's okay. I know I can kill him.
Oh,
so I'm not worried.
I'm going to have a cast you.
I didn't do it. I can't right remember that.
For me?
Oh, no.
You're okay. See?
Oh, what can we do?
You know what?
I know.
There's a
I
pencil.
know. I'm getting purple. Quick. See if he wants more.
She's right-handed.
He's probably.
Poppy.
My handwriting's
through.
terrible.
And write down all this shit. The
I
names of each one of these.
might actually have to write it because his writing is worse than my left hand.
Or you can take a picture of each one of it.
I
Yeah,
could,
was
I could do it as well if
Take a picture with the name.
once he's done with his food.
Okay. So, I'm guessing that you eventually done what you need to do. And you come back and you see the Dragonborn tracing a circle.
Around the tree that is
No,
now
no, no,
in
no.
16 spots.
No, just at the base of the first one. He's tracing this circle.
So do I need to make an Arcana check to find out where
Roll an
it's
Arcana check. What'd
No.
you get?
going?
I'll roll an Arcana check as well.
7.
No, 6.
What's the max or the highest level spells y'all can cast?
No.
Or-
I believe 3rd level.
Fireball!
Technically,
That's all I can do.
second.
Lightning bolt?
No, 2nd level.
Okay.
No, wait, no, that's spell slots. Hold on. Yeah, 2nd level.
You recognize a teleportation circle. You used them.
Mhm.
He's casting a teleportation circle.
Oh, look, Doctor Who.
Well, that should work. I guess I'm gonna have to go with him. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take and transfer all these logs to my woodcutter friend so we can get the money. I will give you all the money. I don't really need it. And then you'll have extra money, your adventures, yay. And then
Just give it to
we
Carly.
can go our merry little ways.
Yeah,
Or actually spend the night here considering these people are safe.
yeah, we can give the money to Cardi because he's got the rest of the money for the group. But I wouldn't mind keeping some of the wood.
I would
Oh,
like
you-
some of the wood.
Yeah, yeah.
I would
yeah.
like some of the wood as well.
Yeah, I can take and write a note to him when he has it all cut up. It'll be delivered. We can have it to where we want. Would that work for you?
It's all set in proper lumber for a whole mansion.
Yes.
Do y'all agree to this?
That's fine.
I guess.
Do you agree?
Okay. So he gets done casting his teleportation circle, and you know that there's one thing left to do before it kicks off. And he casts another spell.
Okay.
Roll an Arcana check.
26.
31.
26.
You're not doing very well. I'm doing better than you at 12.
11. With my modifiers.
No modifiers. I can still higher in here.
All the magic's moving around.
I know I'm saying though, finding all these wizards'
Oh, yeah.
magic's rubbing off on me.
Okay. None of you
Daddy's showing an interest in you.
None of you know what he's doing until he does this, and all the wood logs turn and start floating up. Like the tree stood up and went up, and he moved it.
You interested?
You've heard of this spell. This is reverse gravity.
Unimancy. That's Unimancy.
He's pooping.
You know this is a transmutation.
There you go.
This is
I got him.
a lot more than what he did
Company
before.
Nope, I got enough room over here.
Do I know which spell slot it is?
And he goes, "Oh, this is going to be fun." And he walks under the log.
I don't think that's OSHA approved.
And you see him reach down and then scratch the last marks, and then he's gone. And you see the logs fall through the.
I'm sitting there, I
Like-
took a mushroom, I'm eating it like popcorn.
Weird.
I hope you can catch that on the other end.
This is a freaky wizard
Yeah.
shit. He levitated a tree and then stood under it and disappeared.
Freaky wizard crap.
He's like, I'm out.
Question. Does the canopy just like...
As long as I'm out the way, I am just gonna watch it all like, nah, this is not my cup of tea.
I want to go home.
Back to Edmund.
Why am I here? That's fucked up.
I'm only fighter. With,
Um,
with wizards rubbing off on me with their magic. No. I should know half this crap.
Feel like Rice Krispies.
Everybody
Yeah.
roll an Arcana check.
No spicy ones. No.
Seven.
No, they're not. Because I wouldn't be eating it like they were. They're more sweet.
Nah, I'm good.
So while
What'd
he
you get for Arcana?
30-20.
I was a 12. And he
How
was
do you have
11.
Arcana? Oh, him.
Because I know he's 11, I'm 12. I don't have any modifiers. I'm just watching.
17.
so while he's gone, I'm like, I'm just gonna start setting up camp.
So what'd you get?
30-20.
What'd you get?
7.
17.
You two know that, especially you, because you've seen it, but you through reading, a teleportation circle is 10 feet. These trees are like 40 to 60 feet, depending. And they fit in his circle.
Mm-hmm.
And then he pops back up. All right. Hey, you see him from your point of view, because you just watch all this, pop out of the ground and land. You got, for the two of you, he just reappeared, but the way he
He's
did
talking
it,
about the dragon. He's a
it
mole.
literally came out of the ground because of the reverse gravity.
He's a mole.
Yeah, he did it.
I mean, it makes sense the way that it's supposed to be.
Okay, so it'll take him a week per 10 feet. Yeah, and we can have it delivered anywhere. And I'll take and remember to memorize the sending spell so I can talk to him. But he was so excited. If it's okay with you, I offered him one of the 10 feet.
That's fair.
He's fine. We have tons there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's more than
The fact that we didn't have this in the first place, I think losing one of them
Yeah,
to
more
someone
than
who is
that.
gracious enough to cut it is fine.
You know, I don't want to overstep my bounds. I am your guest, but you know, having a friend cut who has the ability to cut this, it's a lot of wood that he has to take out time, and
You have taken your time and your spell slots for the day to assist us. There's no reason to need to explain.
You look over. I have now created a mushroom house with a mushroom bed in it. I am now going into my little house.
They're all of them are just staring at you.
Did you make a little mushroom cap too?
Well, it's automatic. It's just right there. I haven't had it.
everybody roll a perception check with it.
17.
How are you building your mushroom?
19.
Out of what? Like just stacking the mushrooms on top of each other
Yeah.
and kind of balancing?
Do I want to see this?
You watch the Myconoid walk over. You hear laughter. It's echo through your minds.
What?
He reaches over and taps you on the shoulder. Step out. I'll be right back. And he walks off.
But what? I like my mushrooms. They're home.
He comes back a little while later, and what you recognize a spore pod, but it's a pod. And he puts it down, and he has you stand beside it. Okay, and he literally just scoots you over and then raises a house that you fit in.
I go in my house.
Oh, no, that should be better. This will last you. Well, the longer it stays in the ground, the stronger it'll be.
Never getting Corvo back. You've
But
lost
if
Corvo
you
to this
take and needed to travel, put it a little dirt under it, and you can travel with it for a week with it like that. So it could like
Are we
fit in
gonna
the
have a
back
house
of
in the
your
back of the cart?
thing.
We need to build a little platform. Yes, I could take care of that.
We're gonna have a house in the back.
I will pull out the book. And would you mind if I move it to the cart?
Well, we
gonna
need
have a
to
layer
let
there.
it stand overnight to let it
Pearl-
strengthen,
Paradise gonna
but
plant
when
its
you get ready to
potatoes.
leave, all
And she's gonna have our house.
Okay.
Well,
'cause-
yeah, from the sound of it earlier.
I'm
they
gonna
look
have
like
the I'm gonna have the house, and we're gonna have a
Little
garden of
lamb
potatoes.
Now-
I'm literally making a little house area.
we need
There's no door on this. There's a doorway, and you can walk in, and it's big enough you can lay down. There's nothing inside of it, but it is 5 feet circular, kind of like a puff, like a puffball.
Okay.
With a little cap
I
on
won't
the
be long
top.
when we have a house in this cart.
got a question.
We have a house.
I know that you were talking about the underneath of the cart, but can we build it almost like a second floor with a lazy Susan so that you can move
Yes.
it around
Yes.
and you can put the opening on any
Double
direction?
decker.
Yes.
I'm gonna walk about 10 feet behind this cart.
Now, when you go in and you touch it, you can tell like this is a very fresh mushroom.
Yeah.
So it's not like solid hardened.
trying to choke
It's very spongy. So you know if you were actually staying here, you would damage them.
Goodness, baby.
That was a big one.
Now, would you like to spend the night here? I don't know where you're going, but there's plenty of food.
Probably. It's getting late enough. Wizard over here decided to use a hocus pocus we probably use right here.
Just use 2 spells.
It's Fiddlebug.
3
3.
spells.
Yeah. How many more you have?
Can you not?
A few.
Cool. You want to rest?
Make that sense motive.
A what?
Sense motive.
What is that? I don't have sense motive.
Insight.
16.
You don't know how many spells he has? What was your?
Did you hear?
I got a problem with the plug.
We have a mushroom.
You don't know
house
how many
with a
more
cart
spells
now.
he could have? He's like, well, I can break the mansion again for us tonight, or we could stay out here. We're not going to be harmed.
Mansion?
I like the mansion. They had a plush bed. And my pig became a boar.
Every time we go in there, it gets bigger.
I'd like to see what comes next. Can we go to the mansion?
I thought you didn't like magic.
I've been around you guys, but if it's to do with help my pig, I'm gonna help the pig.
Goes from to
Okay. And one of the myconoids says, "Do any of you sing or play music? Make music?"
Mine's different.
I mean,
No.
I have performance sort of. I don't have any.
What are you looking for?
We actually have some younglings that love music.
If you give me an instrument, I can try. I've been in enough taverns.
I can sing in Elvish.
Okay. Well, later tonight, like about sunset, if you wouldn't mind doing.
So I'll go and like whittle a flute.
All right, so I'm gonna take and move the board so we can see each other. You can
What? There's people over there?
you can make the video later on.
Oh, yeah. Well, that I'll get the names and stuff too later on. I want this mushroom. There's a happy
What the
mushroom.
happy mushroom?
I want a happy mushroom.
Will you move those
There's the half flame
off
and
there? Okay.
Man, look, a teleportation spell.
Going.
You must be like a level 60. He's taking the whole forest.
Teleportation, we're going to make whatever magic would.
Of course, no one saw that because
I figured you guys would like that.
I like it a lot.
It's
Oh, yeah.
mushrooms, of course I like it.
Okay.
There's
So,
we're just like trying to push character.
the
Stop pushing her into things.
eventually, you guys will have the myconoids will take a bunch of mushrooms and plants and lay them out and have dinner.
Ooh, mushroom sticks.
And
But there are mushrooms called
Little
sticks.
man.
yeah, a lot of these mushrooms you've eaten and you know what's good, but they don't cook anything.
Damn it.
It's all raw.
Where are we trying to move it?
The halflings would.
She's just having fun pushing my character. I'm just letting her do it. I don't have to walk. I'm just letting her push me. I during the time of whenever the Michael had left and then going to dinner, I whittled out a flute.
Okay. Make a performance check and see how
Why are
good
you
you
blowing? Can't you learn to kite?
I don't know. Okay. So all the mushrooms and vegetation they do provide is raw and laying out on there.
Oh, all you see is Corvo hop there. I hop on the table. I sit down cross-legged. I'm
No.
While you're eating,
Yep.
I need everybody to make perception.
Oh, perception.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a 19. So I got a 24.
18.
13.
22. It was easy enough for everybody to see. While you're eating dinner, you notice that this forest started moving again and various things moving through them.
Yeah, it left the kitchen.
No. Like
The mountains and stuff.
coming from areas you didn't see.
The mountains and the way was
First of yours?
What? And what you see and recognize is shambling mounds. They're, if you don't know what a shambling mound is, I'm not telling you.
Little vampire.
I'll do homework. What?
Kind of like that.
I was gonna
What?
say, isn't that what you use in the cart?
We saw.
when we
I
were-
saw Wolowitz phase someone.
I saw shambling mounds. I pointed it out. Nobody else saw.
They're ready to come back.
No, I got him.
Uh,
That's good.
Yeah, so you see this mound of vegetation just moving
Oh.
towards you.
That's why I didn't see it, unless they're friendly. Self +2.
Yeah, my dice roll when we checked that was a 1. So it's a 10.
Mine was.
They have
For the shambling mound, I think I was rolling high. I think I got a 17 or 18.
You also notice
That's
a four-legged creature walking towards you.
How
On
big?
top of the four legs, it looks like tubes that run horizontal. And there are like vines, whip-like tendrils lashing out from
Ew.
Aggressively?
When the
it. You don't know at the moment.
when the microwave says what, I'm like, those things. And I point to the horse and the mounds and the things that are moving towards us.
Trying to find where they are.
Sounds like one of those brown guys on four legs.
Looking for the champion.
The necklace?
No, I got. I know where the gambling mount is.
Shadow. What you doing, my dude?
Hold on, I'm trying to find.
You cannot go play in the mushroom woods.
Go in there, he's just sitting there.
Yeah,
I
probably.
wouldn't put it past them.
I forgot what they're.
Hey, you be nice.
Pull you back to
Really?
your mom.
You be nice.
Is it like a stag?
Hey,
No,
You can't go in the forest.
actually.
Because you probably get shouted at by your dad.
Shit.
nice.
Play card.
Fuck, I forgot the name of one of these things. I have. I know what they look like. I forgot what they're called.
There's so many with
We call you the
like four legs and two things sticking
Yeah.
outside.
No,
Sorry.
it's not two. It is like multiple horizontal tubes on top of the four-legged trunks.
I'm mad at myself. I forgot my cards for you again.
It's all right. And out of the
Standard dial.
Probably.
front of the tubes is like
Taking a
a
breather.
He's
vine,
not.
vines whipping around.
Sorry.
Where the hell are they? Don't tell me they took them out of here.
Do you need me to go grab?
You can stay out of his paw. Really? You can stay out of the seats too, my dude.
Okay.
Oh goodness. Oh, it's kicking your bum.
Yeah.
Why are you bothering me?
I'm just trying to eat.
I don't know what I'm eating, but I'm trying to
My-
eat something.
My teeth hurt. I'm tired.
Dante
My
was chewing on
nose
my
is-
thumb earlier today. Like he was like actually chewing on. I was like, ow! He hasn't had
Yeah.
anything cut in yet or anything, but he was just like, you can tell he's getting ready to start. Not looking forward to those crying nights.
The hell is it called? Damn it! Now I'm upset that I forgot what they were doing.
Just messing with me.
Oh, look. Cardang became a cat.
He's the black animal from the tree.
Wild shaped into a cat.
He's a cat.
Stay off the Hey, Cardeg wannabe. That's coffee. Why are you drinking
Meow.
a liquid
Meow.
coffee?
I feel so sorry for your litter box. Later.
No, now he's good. Seriously.
He is over
He's
here being you. You wild shaped.
Oh, okay. You got this covered, buddy? Can you roll some dice?
He probably would try.
He was literally looking
And
the
I have my kids.
So I'm going to try to
I'm trying to get your
find.
popcorn.
We're getting ready next month to empty
That's
out my house
kind of the way you
completely,
do it.
like of all everything, stripping it. I had a game, and I think it's called Stormwatch. I think is what it is. It is a story,
Oh,
and having more than two people, like having 3 and 4, make it really fun. But you have one person that is the narrator, and the narrator only. So they aren't really playing; they just narrate the story, and then you get to choose what you do. But it actually tells like a whole. You go through. I got it for $20, brand new, plus all the expansions with it. But it has a whole bunch of story expansions and everything you can play. But it is a literal like story game. So next time we have game night or whatever, when I find it, I'll bring it over. I'll have to refresh myself on the rules, but I'll bring it over and we can have her be the narrator because she's good at narrating.
When you do it.
Yeah,
We have
when we have time for
Yeah, no,
game
yeah.
night, unfortunately.
And I know that this next bit is going to be quite busy for us, moving and everything. Shadows.
Come on.
You'll peel them off if you eat the mushrooms.
Oh,
You know Scott's probably going to do a backflip when he hears we do game night again.
The thing
Me
is,
too.
he can easily organize it, but
you two, something to keep in mind. And I know you say you guys are taking a step back from DAC, but I need to tell you just because this encompasses the DAC stuff.
You might have found it.
We are going to be doing, and I think we decided it's going to be on I think it's the 27th or 28th of April. We're going to be doing a camp workshop. So we're going to
Wait a
go, I don't know where it's going to be completely yet. We're going to be setting up our camp. Kitchen's going to be set up. And basically the entire layout of what it would be at an event. Then we're going to be doing workshop classes. I have one of my friends who's hands down the best spearman in the
That's it.
West. Coming and doing a class. We're gonna have I'm probably gonna have Bacon do a class on I think he's going to do sword and board and just do like a whole bunch of stuff throughout the day and then at nighttime we're gonna be eating
Which is
dinner.
not in here.
weekend is a bit not too good because we normally got things planned. We have to see.
I mean,
Just
between
Yeah, but I
this
know the name of
and-
it, so.
Can't
Other
plan too
chairs.
far ahead because we don't know what's going to happen.
All right.
No, but Mom and
You
Joe
guys see
did
this walking
Oh.
towards you.
delightful.
What? What the hell is that?
It's a phantom fungus.
Is it mean?
It's a fungus among us. Malaria in the area.
I'm
No, Mom
surprised it's
and Joe
not in the
did say you
D&D
can
in the
use
monster
their-
manual
their
anymore.
land again if you want. They'd
I
to
might
have
think
their
about
own
it. I also have the land over there in Independence that is also
What do y'all do?
Really want to go to that mansion now.
Is it threatened? Is
I already pointed the Michael to it.
The
I wanna see
shambling
what it
mounds are predatory.
is
Yes, and you notice they come up and stop.
That they don't come into the mushroom area. That
Yeah,
we're in.
they're like they stay a certain distance away.
if they're not worried about it, I'm not worried about it.
And these
Right.
things start walking around the edge,
They're close.
like patrolling. And you see them going off and walking around like they're patrolling.
Like they're trying to protect this one area. You know.
Interesting.
Would you be able to communicate with them? I don't know.
They're fungus.
Animal speak? I don't know.
We talk with plants.
Speak with plants?
I do not have speak with plants.
Ah.
Okay. Now you said you were gonna play some music.
I mean, I can try. See how good I am.
Okay.
I'll join you.
I made a
All right.
I made a wood flute.
I'm gonna grab my grass with me.
Your what?
My grass was
Oh no.
All right. Roll performance.
4. Wait, I'm sorry, 7 for this performance.
14.
Okay.
I gotta get the tuning in.
Yeah.
Usually it takes me 2 checks.
You want to sing?
Are you? So he pulls out this blade of grass and goes. Completely foobars it. You can tell that she actually starts playing this flute. It's slightly out of tune, but it's passable for a hand carved.
He's already been in it once.
I doubt he can damage.
He likes the new talent.
Have you met our kitten?
Yeah, I know. There wasn't much I could do unless I wanted to put it in the other room. and then lock the door.
Jeff.
I might do that. Okay. Are you gonna start? Are you gonna sing? All right. Do a performance. Curting. You said it takes you a
Do I
couple
know your
tries.
song?
Yeah.
Get going.
Do I know your song?
21.
Probably.
No.
I'll sing with you.
Actually, sorry,
I
22.
need to
I'm
clear my
still
throat.
22. Still trying to tune it.
He gets it. And he starts
Yes!
singing and making this beautiful whistling, and you're singing along. She misses a note or two.
And then I did that.
Okay.
And of course, what do you
You have
play?
one.
I'm singing.
Okay.
And that's 20 finally.
Nice.
I'm playing like a pro at this point.
You guys start getting into it, and the music is flowing, and you can see the myconoids moving and swaying, and everybody roll perception.
I just used my net 20. I'm going to net 1 this.
Perception is wisdom, right?
Dirty 20.
16.
Oh, I need to like
12.
actually go up to
13.
level 4 with my points. I just know what I did.
If you take a feat, you don't get an ability.
I haven't looked at the feeds.
You two have been dealing with those. You see a much bigger myconoid walking out, followed by 2 little purple mushrooms.
Oh, that's a matriarch. Or patriarch. Or big dude.
You know,
Would I know this is a druid?
maybe.
Let's see.
Behind them, these are to scale,
Nice.
are the actual size. Hopping along behind them is 3 more little mushrooms.
Up in the lawn,
Those aren't exactly
down.
little.
No. These are the actual size of them.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant that was the size to the characters.
No.
Um,
These are the actual size.
So do you want me to roll a nature check?
Yeah, go ahead.
While I'm playing,
7. I have no idea what this thing is.
I'm going to see it. I'm going to nod.
Like, and I'm gonna keep playing my graph now.
And you know what these are.
What I've been taught. The
Roll a hit. Everybody who's had this training, roll your histories.
Ooh, history.
And this would probably be me like needing to
Remember what they're called.
I got a 4 for history.
What was yours?
Oh, you said history? Or what am I rolling?
Huh?
What am I rolling?
History. So basically, remember what they're.
I got a net 1.
That one doesn't matter on skill checks.
Oh,
I mean, it don't
history-
matter. It's not
yeah.
a critical thing.
History's a 3.
You've heard about them. You haven't ever seen them.
I got a 10.
You know what they're called. You've never seen one, but you've read about them.
So I'm gonna half botch this as I will read them in the way that.
And they're popping out. And this one, it's kind of like in a line. And these two are kind of jockeying and fighting, but these ones they're all specifically in a line, coming towards the table. There you go.
I keep
Here,
playing.
go ahead.
Well,
I keep
I
playing.
through the wither bloom, I will, if I've read about it, and I will greet them in the way that the ones in Strixhaven would greet. It may not be quite exactly right with the way, but it'd be the way that I had learned it.
What was he looking? Oh, a monster.
Oops, wrong one.
Cool. Cascadia, glass, flowers, and then go.
Hopefully, it's respectful here.
Higher level. You see them hop along, they don't acknowledge it. Like they don't know what you did, or
You know, we'll continue singing.
and when this one gets to the table, it puts the little ones on the table. And these ones hop up to the table. They are set on that table. And when it comes to the people who are playing musical instruments, they are sitting in front of you like
Like
Those
kids.
must be
and
the
bouncing and happy.
So a bunch of kids, basically. They're like, yeah.
And you
So these things are actually like about this height off the table.
little guys.
These guys, they're about like this, as if they were standing on the table.
Yeah.
I'm still sitting cross-legged on the table as I'm playing my flute.
Mhm. As it starts getting, the sun sets and it starts getting towards night, Gregory goes to cast a table, and you see the big mushroom walk over and like. Okay. No offense. And then it bounces back off.
So no magic.
Everybody make a insight roll.
20.
7.
I got a 19 on the die.
15.
19 with modifiers.
14.
The regular Mike and Waves have no problem with magic. Those ones do.
They don't.
What these three, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would they have issues with magic? Do I know these guys? Like what they are?
I know.
You heard about it.
I haven't.
Okay.
Well, all I am is magic. So. The only thing I don't do this magic is bonk people with a stick.
And that's still magical, but they hit up probably better than I do.
It is still magic. Give me my chips.
I'm gonna try. I don't know if I like this or not. I want to try.
All right. Well, I'm guessing you guys finished playing your music, and Gregory walks off, and you see him casting a spell in front of the horses.
Is he casting the door magic?
And you go, you see 2 doors appear
I don't know.
and open. Like, all right, let's go to bed.
What
And he
about
walks
the
in. Everybody roll an Arcana check.
Hey, you've been doing better.
bacon? See if the magic's rubbing off on me.
Oh,
Hey, this kid. She's a rubbing magic off.
14.
It's the pig. That's what giving me the magic. The pig is giving me the magic.
You have a magical pig
You have a
that's
magic-
leeching.
No, it's a boar now, remember?
Yes.
Magical boar.
Carmel still calls us a pig. Carmel's like, it oinks.
Okay.
No, it's
I still haven't cooked him.
The boar is the size of the horse
You-
now.
15?
15.
What'd you get?
14.
16. 8. 0 modifiers.
All my d20s.
Yes.
are
What'd you
probably
get?
I got it. 11.
I got a 12.
Okay.
I think mine's rubbing.
You have this specialty training. This guy, you've been paying attention to him. You know that
I'm like,
Wall of Force
oh, I know.
or Teleportation Circle is a 5th level spell. And what he just cast was Mordecanian's Magnificent Mansion,
Right, the one that we use,
which is a 7th level spell.
which you've also already done a 7th level spell, so there's 2 of those.
And you go,
If I'm oblivious. I'm still like,
Oh, I know. I know.
I'm gonna Pied Piper all the way in.
When you're level 20 as a wizard, you can only get 1 7th level spell slot for the day.
and you just seen him cast.
Max level 97.
And he walks in.
I'm not gonna go to the cart and start building on the cart. Get the whoop stuff.
The,
What?
uh,
Do you want your
the
house
cart
on the
goes
car?
in too.
No, do you drive your cart in?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You need your house on the car.
We're altering your card. I'm sorry.
Well,
It's being
I
altered.
asked him earlier. and he
I've
said it
already
was
walked
okay.
in with my
We-
car.
We had talked about the garden rack,
Mm.
the drying rack, and so probably
We'll build it underneath the house.
build the
But no metal.
no metal,
No metal.
no metal at all,
No metal at all.
Why?
including the nails that are holding you together.
Glue. Use wood glue.
There is not strong enough glue in this
Well,
universe.
technically, you can make glue out of hide. And it's actually pretty strong.
Or you can use your
Make an
house.
arcana. That is,
No metal.
That's better. 27.
you know there's this bond that Strixhaven is held together with?
What?
It's forget the name of it, but it's a sap that's collected from trees
Mhm.
and plants that is called a balm that is magically infused. That is glue. That's kind of a paste.
Do I know how to make it?
No, but you know that it exists. So what he said technically isn't true.
So then, can I use my research ability?
You know this. When you went to Strixhaven, this was a common fucking knowledge. They had it.
You're just trying to keep
Would it be alright if I go and do another ritual and would it be alright? Or I'm asking. And would it be alright if I use the library as well?
Yeah, help yourself. I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
Thank you again.
Ah, no worries.
So
See you in
the
the morning. And he wanders off. You hear a door like 3 or 4
I'm
stories
like,
up. the hill.
Flush bed. Rub my flush bed. And I run off to the room.
Building
sure, I will go
magical
to
Screw the
The
bed. I just want the bed.
and ask one of the show me,
Literally
if
just
there's any
plunk it
notes
and just sink and I'm like,
on
oh.
Strixhaven,
I'm fixing on the cart. I want my house. The guy said I'm
Like
fixing the cart.
those-
I'm gonna build that second level so we can have a drawing rack and I can be on top of it.
I mention it because it was mentioned on Arcana Arcade.
Mhm.
I don't know what, I forget what it's
Well,
called.
that's fine.
It might not actually exist. It might be one of their fancy shits.
Well, no, it makes sense that they collect everything that's possible.
Wait, question.
But no.
Question. Wouldn't it make sense if the black trees are super strong that maybe you could get the sap out of the tree and have it be super strong too?
Not necessarily, because there are some that have a lot less sap and others that have hearts.
Roll a history check.
Because I mean, you could if you
Would
could
that be
tap into the tree to collect the sap.
Roll a history check.
So
Since you're
23.
standing there.
23.
19.
Also,
You two know that Duskwood, what you know from reading, and you know from reading, is that Duskwood is not flammable. Like, they have fireballed wood that would try to get it to set fire. It doesn't work. The sap is
would you like a new shield?
highly
I don't
flammable.
get out of your shield. If you're offering me a shield, I'll take it, but I don't
Wait,
have
which
a
one was highly flammable?
The
Sap. Sap.
not the wood.
shield. He's put in the bag. Very
Well,
And a
okay,
common way
Shadow,
to
you get that
strengthen
back.
tree sap into a glue is to put ash in it.
Okay. When you're at the library, there is this like bucket glass jar, and you see a bead get lifted out and walk off.
I will follow it.
And it goes to an area labeled Strixhaven.
So I would like to see if I could find the craft guide of Strixhaven.
This isn't like the library you had,
Mm-hmm.
and the access. This is more of a general knowledge of Strixhaven, lore, history. Some of the things
Mm-hmm.
you find what you're looking for, but it's not a complete in-depth. You know, you take 20 getting information.
Mm-hmm. So you said that I might find it. So if I look through some of the books, do I end up finding kind of a basic knowledge of how it's made and different plants that are usable for it?
The way that Arcana explained it is it's a sap that is harvested from this particular tree, plant, something. And is then refined and it becomes an adhesive which is malleable, but until a certain amount of pressure is applied, then it hardens.
Okay.
And yes, I am pulling this from the Arcana Arcade YouTube channel. Put the link down in the description. Because they're great. Watch them. This is where I'm getting all my Strixhaven shit. If you haven't watched it, I would highly watch it. It's like watching Magical College.
Magical College.
It's like watching Harry Potter Strixhaven version. It's hilarious.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, but some of the shit they pull off of there is interesting.
Nice.
Be careful hugging Luxodons.
Mm-hmm.
So after I find that information, I think I'm going to go ahead and go to the ritual room.
Okay. You go to the Arcana room.
Okay. Pass it in bed.
I'm gonna go to the library.
Okay. You walk into the library. What are you looking for?
No, I'm not sure.
Books on spells and rituals.
Oh goodness.
Specifically for
You see a bead get lifted out of the dark.
Really?
specifically for transmutation.
You should lift out, and then it starts leading you.
Alright.
You see, come to an area labeled transmutation.
Open us your first.
Alright.
What are you looking for specifically?
The ritual for the spell Purify through the day.
Roll insight. The insight's basically going to be you looking through the book to try to find the spell.
You can keep consent.
We
What do you want to
will.
say? Do you want to go
Where's
back
insight?
to? You want to push back?
That'll be a 10.
Or do you want to stay?
You find it easy enough. It's a basic common spell.
Okay.
You're like, I'm looking for. Oh shit! There it is.
No.
Alright.
What's everybody else doing? You went to bed.
I went to bed. I'm lying in
Did
the
you,
bed.
did you take your pig to bed with you?
No, the pig's still in the car.
Okay. So
I wanna
you,
see
you
if the-
stabled your pig.
Yeah, I'm going to see if there's any changes with it.
Just cuddling the pig.
Just
Yeah,
putting the
paper.
pig.
Herding, what are you doing?
I'm just staying in the park. Just getting ready for
Are you brushing the horses?
Hey,
Okay.
might as well. Animal handling.
Yeah.
They don't like it. It's a 6. I'm not. I gotta warm up to
You're
it.
going
No,
backwards.
You brought the pig instead of the horse.
Let me try one more time. Nat 20.
Oh,
Now you got the horse.
To get the hang of things.
He was like, oh, that's not my horse. Oh, that's the horse.
And now it's like the best grooming they've ever had. They're like, oh shit, this got good.
Corvo, what are you doing? You're in the back of the cart trying to figure out what you're going to do with your new mushroom house that's growing.
So I'm going to going to start moving his potatoes, and where we can build up and build a second story platform. And I'm gonna have my well house, and then I might even put a potato garden in.
Okay. So you're on the 8x10 cart. You're building a second story so your house can be on. Okay.
It's a
Okay.
circle.
Make a performance check to see how well you can do this woodworking.
You'll be fixed by 10 in the morning.
If you are not proficient in it, we're gonna see it. Look.
14. I mean, I just started. I'm moving potatoes.
The first thing you do is you draw up what it's supposed to look like,
You,
and then you
There-
throw that out of the way.
Bobby, I'm gonna go to the car for a few minutes.
I am having a
I'm gonna
difficult
get
time
some
reading your.
Okay.
Make sure I'm doing good.
I left the
I
insulin
was
in the
just
car.
wondering if
Yep.
you had like a limit.
Getting up from this table is still not the most fun.
Like,
Yeah.
It takes like 5
Oh.
steps.
can I get some water? I'm not.
You're looking for a cleaner palette.
Well, no, I'm looking for another familiar, but I want to know if there's like a limit. If it's like, as an example, would it be 3 because when you're the creature either a celestial, a fae, or a fiend, and so just one of each. What are you
Yes, you
allowed?
have the special thing that you got from the other thing that allows you to do variants.
Right.
So you know it's right capable.
Okay.
You don't really have to do any research. So what are you researching?
Oh no, this is at the point that I'm now at the ritual room about to do it. I was just going to ask you.
Oh, okay. So what are you trying to do?
I would like to summon the elemental.
Which one?
So my thought is most of them, because of the way the Prismari are, they typically do the fire and the lightning,
Uh-huh.
but that's not my element that I typically do. Now, if I can start off with that and then I can add to it so that I can change his form, or should I just jump in with the form that I would typically be more attributed to?
What are you trying to attribute it? What are you trying to achieve here?
Water and shadow.
Water and shadow. Roll an Arcana check. What'd you get?
Rules are
For a second time or first time? First time I got a 12. Second time I got a 17.
Okay.
11.
So that's the only thing Strixhaven Balm I can find.
Yeah, Eldritch Balm. That's what it is.
So it has like a multiple amount of uses and found in a bog, but if you go to the bog, you potentially die.
Yeah, yeah. But it's also used as a, like,
Blue.
yeah.
You said it was a Strixhaven, so then that'd be a Wither Bloom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Witherbloom is the ones who refine it
Yeah.
from its
The-
raw source.
Yeah, I think it's in the Mages of Witherbloom
Well,
or something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Still brings in water.
See, I know
But-
some shit.
What's really great about the college is, yes, you have a house, but
I-
it doesn't mean that that's the only type
Exactly.
of magic that you can learn.
Nope. You could learn. You could be a wizard, and if you went to Strixhaven, you could learn paladin spells.
Yeah.
You could learn cleric spells. You could learn sorcerer spells. Yeah, you could learn all kinds of weird shit there. It's cool. So it's gonna take a little more from this. Because 11 isn't quite high. And you know this.
Yeah.
So you can keep working on this for a while.
Okay.
How long are you gonna work on it?
I want to assure that this is what I'm looking for. So if I ever feel that I'm not quite getting there, then I want to work on it a little bit more. And if it
Okay.
ends up that it takes an hour or so and it's just not getting anywhere, I might hold off
Okay.
for later. But
So while you were working on your cart extension or wagon extension, Cardane's like, you know, if you put a board this way and then that way, you could be structurally stronger. Oh yeah, right. Okay. At 17 is gonna succeed in right. Over as he's over there grooming the horse backwards and it's not. And then he grooms it the right way. Roll another.
11.
Yeah, same thing. There's something not quite working.
There you go. 20.
Here. So
All 3 of my dice hate me today. I don't know why.
the way this is gonna work,
Would you like
Is-
to borrow one of mine?
after working on trying to get the summoning to work for an hour,
Mhm.
it's not gonna work.
Best
If
way
you
I've
continue
had
it
some leftover
with that roll into tomorrow, it will work because you'll have figured out the details.
Mhm.
You've been up all day
So
and you're doing this at the end of the day.
right. Would I?
I'll let you have it tomorrow.
That's fine.
Okay.
Then I will probably want to go back to the library.
Okay.
I would like to ask the unseen servant for a glass of water and a small bit of dirt. And I want to begin copying the ritual for purify food and drink to my Tome of Shadows.
The bead drops in the book. And the book lurches.
Do you follow the book or do you stop the book from moving?
Thinking, I see the cogs going.
I'll follow the book.
It goes out of the library and goes around to the arcane room. And
Okay.
it sits on a podium and bead rolls up. It hits the floor.
As I'm leaving to go to the library, I'm seeing him like dragging. Like,
Yeah.
are you allowed to take those out of the library?
It's taking itself out of the library, so I don't think it's a problem.
Yeah, you see him walking like this, holding the very edges of the book. So if he's holding this big a book, it would tip out of his hands, but he's like holding onto it and like walking with it.
Oh yeah, I'm that buff.
It's like okay. You notice that he's this mansion is awesome. What are you doing, Belladonna?
Reading potion book.
Reading a book on potions. Did you, I'm guessing you went to the library and went, I need potions.
We just watched him walk out.
And a bead, you followed a bead to an area labeled potions. Now, when I said that, what I'm talking about is imagine that wall behind her with the label at the top, and that entire area is books. Some in languages you can't understand, some in languages you don't know, some in languages that are that's a dead language, some in languages that are not native to this plane. And a lot of them are in languages you understand. Common, Elvish, Dwarvish, Gnomish, Halfling. Roll an Arcana check.
So, we got a design.
Okay.
So you know how the card's an 8x10 order, right? Again, left-handed, but I will try.
18.
18. That is not a language you recognize. In fact, you know that that is not a language from this realm. On one of the books.
Okay. I will.
Otherwise, potions. And you recognize some of these books. Potions, crafting, A to Z. Potions for dummies. Conjuring potions, abjuration potions. Potions that only start with the letter Q. What the hell? Plant potions. Flesh crafting potions. Potions for mechanized constructs.
Is that better breed?
Healing potions. Potions for healing.
I'm gonna pull out
Healing traits.
one for
Is that better
plants.
ready?
Huh?
What's that word?
Whether it be like burgers.
Do you say that out loud
Like,
when you're standing at the door with the beads there?
yeah, I'll say it's
Bead pops out. You follow it around. Strixhaven.
Yeah. that was another.
And you see the bead go. And then go over and touch a book.
We just threw up.
I will go over. It's not restricted, right?
Goodness,
So
you.
then I will check that book.
Strixhaven Curriculum 101.
You got the wrong course.
When you read this, you recognize those new courses. These are courses you've taken. These are courses you wanted to take. These are courses that you need to take. These are courses that are restricted. These are courses that no longer exist. These are that course was banished. It no longer exists.
And that's where the drop goes.
Nope. The bead did fall when it hit the book and you pulled it out. It fell on the floor, and then rolled off.
I will.
Basically, the way this is going to work,
Mhm.
if you study, open this book.
You're not the beat.
You will be taking Strixhaven courses as per Strixhaven rules
Mhm.
in a condensed timeline because you don't have to go to class every day.
Okay. Sounds good. I like it.
I got the time. So, second layer, it's all dirt right here. Like it's like a box, a planter box. The house on it. And these here, the house, it's actually on a kind of separate thing where it can turn, it can rotate. And then these guys here are actually planter boxes I can put mushrooms in and plant them.
Okay, is this here elevated? Well, it's obviously, but is it hollow?
It'd be.
Yeah, because this is the bottom of the cart, and it's that's where the regular cart is. This is just basically taking a table and setting it on top of the cart.
I'm putting planter box. Okay.
Yeah.
It'd be nice
Fair
if we
enough
could
to
do something
do.
that's like a quarter of it and have it on like towards one side or something, so that we have stand up room.
Well, no, it'll be
Maybe bring
tall enough.
down
It
a
should,
little
it
bit.
should be tall enough for anybody to stand up in the cart.
But my concern is, and I know or like tabletop physics and stuff like that, but you make it too tall, then its center of gravity is going to topple. over
No,
and
that's
things
why
like
I said I
that.
walked 10
So
feet behind it from now on.
Yeah, but for just adding another like 5 feet to it is not going to really affect the
And
weight.
it's going to be this is the same exact size
Yeah.
as the cart.
I know this, and you can have it where. But your idea, that's what you start working on. You can get the rough framing done tonight.
I will start heading towards the bed, and I'm see you down there. It's like, so I figured out where that glue is.
Don't tell Karnak I've been using nails. He won't know.
You've been hammering him in like right there.
He's so
Well-
concentrated on the horse now.
What are you doing? She's like,
Just let's get a little bit of clay or something like that that looks like the color of the wood and plugged in.
Yep.
checking over so walking like, is he okay? I don't know.
Karnak, look at the ghost.
The SpongeBob thing. Whack.
You see Gregory walking down
Don't tell Carney.
And he's dressed in the night robe with this cap on his head. What is all this racket?
It's a city shadow.
Whack.
So what's going on?
Yeah, violence. Goes back to that.
Carpenter shop.
Why?
And the wagon starts wheeling off. And you're on it.
Whack. So he comes out and he goes, I figured out the glue that we need to do the car driver. I was like, too late. I've already been using nails. Don't tell Carney. While you're right there on the, doing the horses. When you're so intent on the horses, can you kryptonite that? And there's a whack. Whack.
It's just traveling on. He's like,
So, as you're riding along, because eventually you have to fucking stop watching you're going and holding on, as this wagon is just moving, it turns and goes into this area, and there's woods everywhere. There's tools everywhere. Tools you don't recognize.
bud.
I'm not a carpenter. You got the horses. Though.
And
We had touched the horses.
you see an area
Then stable.
with laid up
Shadow.
that has a drawing board on it with pencils, erasers, measurements.
I look at my sketch. Look at the table. My sketch. Okay. To work.
You put it on there.
Bigger paper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop your paper.
Okay. You start drawing
Don't worry,
things.
Cardang. It's ironwood, dude.
And I'm
I mean,
guessing
if
with
it
the
is,
roll,
that'd be fine.
this is basically what you drew. You're like,
It's
I wanna do
shaped
this.
like
Okay.
wood, so you can be fine with it.
as you're setting
Get
there,
cubings and everything in it.
this goes into a more refined drawing.
I'm good. I have no idea. I'm not doing this. I just think I am.
And then you start hearing
Can
a
you zoom it in?
whirring. You start hearing a whirring sound. Wood being.
Is Jimmy Carter's car in here or something? I don't want to have a lot of tools come alive and kill me.
I'm kind of interested if I overheard him say the carpentry shop.
Yeah, because you come walking down and you're like, and then he came walking down. You see her get wheeled off.
Where-
Okay, yep. I'm gonna follow.
You follow in. You've been in a carpentry shop before. You've never been in a carpentry shop like that.
Yes, I have.
like gnomish level weird shit. And you see her standing there and she's looking at it. I
wonder if this design will work.
wonder if this is designed to work. Now, as she's doing this, you see a piece of wood go floating over and go up. And it's being assembled. Yay, unseen servants.
I turn around. Magic.
I go over there and pat for him.
Bro, look what I'm doing. You ain't got nothing on me.
If you want to make some changes to her idea, you can. Since you're standing there going, this is gnomish level weirdness.
Can I
Even for me.
do a little?
Like what?
I
just like what?
Well, I see the platform.
That's a left-handed drawing, by the way.
Just yes.
I figured you were gonna put like a hanging rack or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna do it kind of like on the side, but sort of.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. If the bottom of the cart or the bottom of the addition is basically a planter's box for the mushroom, and it has dirt in it, so the mushroom can stay alive. Then
You're okay.
doing something underneath, gardening wise, I wouldn't know how he'd keep the dirt from falling through any holes or anything. But I mean, you could figure something out.
Before. I was like, oh, we're gonna be planning this whole thing, but
Oh, this is something I want you guys to plan. I'm happy you did this.
Oh, hey, you know what'd be cool? we put ballista underneath the driver's seat. So instead of if he pulls one lever, it stops the car. If he pulls another, a bolt shoots through the horses and whoever's in front of him.
Why would you shoot the horses?
Okay, not through the horses, through the horses. You know, like through the horses?
Between the horses. Got it.
Yeah, through the horses.
Okay. So, what are you doing at the potion area?
Trying to make a potion out of her own spit.
Cordy, you've seen the wagon roll off. And then you hear wood and hammering and cutting and a racket coming down from the end of the hall.
You break it, you buy it.
Don't worry, I'm using special glue.
Are the horses
Using
okay?
that special white stuff.
Cardi, make a 2 animal handling checks.
2 animal handling checks.
This
That
is a
one.
lot into it.
One buck.
First one's bad. The second one's a 20. 2
One
and a 20.
One buck and
He
the
rolled a
other
1 and he
side.
rolled a 20.
Remember, it takes me a minute to get going, so I have to then transfer to calming them down. At first, it's not very good. Like, calm down.
Oh yeah, just yell at the
Please
horses.
calm down.
The logical bugbear.
Basically. Ernie's really good at the second attempt at things.
His wild magic where he has to yell everything.
Does a 13 hit you?
What?
Does a 13 hit you?
You're getting
No.
bucked.
Okay. So one of the horses bucks, and you see it come up. You've seen this before.
Shoot.
Dodge! Horseshoe, right side of the head.
We're coming here, bunch. Win.
Yeah. Alright. What are you doing in the potion shop area?
Looking specifically for
See a potion named Belladonna.
anything that the guy way back when, the actual potions maker, potentially wrote.
Are you talking about the one dude at the one place we stole from?
Yes.
Way back.
You're specifically looking for his name in the potions.
Okay. Since it's been a while and I don't think I'm getting back there anytime soon.
High or low?
Dread.
Well,
Shadow.
You actually see a potion with his name under it.
what's the potion?
Belladonna. Okay. Gotta find out he's your real dad.
Oh no.
Here's your sign.
What do we find out?
You are not the father. But he is.
Congratulations, you are the weakest dad.
It is a potion called Disintegrate, where it turns a body into mulch.
Mulch or just dust?
Mulch.
Oh, that's gonna be some stinky, chunky mulch.
But it can only be used on a dead body. It decomposes it faster.
That's what we punted.
All you need is
Ah.
decompose. Cantrip.
Hopefully, he wasn't going to use it on his son. I know.
Wow. So, what are you, in the library,
Well.
what was it you were looking for again?
I was copying over the ritual
Ah.
using the
Oh, this is all happening. I'm passed out in bed.
rare black ink
I'm gonna go right to bed.
worth 50 gold pieces, and I was going to copy over purify food and drink into my spell book, which
Okay.
from the list takes 2 hours. And I also requested a small satchel of dirt and a glass of water
Yeah.
from the unseen.
You're in the arcane room, and you see pouches for component pouches.
Yeah.
No, just of
Yeah,
Yeah,
plain-
my feet that bad.
a jar labeled
I'm
dirt,
so sorry.
perfect.
Faerun dirt, Strixhaven dirt,
I get you.
Eberron dirt,
Jack Sparrow dirt.
Ethereal dirt,
He has everyone under. Ooh.
Fireplane, dirt from the fireplane, dirt from inner water plane,
That's mud.
Dirt from
Give me that.
the dirt realm, or
Dirt realm?
dirt from the plane of Earth.
Oh, that's
Some
just
really
toxic.
dirty dirt.
Toxic.
You
Caustic +2.
Really?
as you're looking at all these dirts, going, dear God, I didn't know there was so much dirt. One of you're going to run across this sand dirt, and it is red.
Goodness.
I think he's allergic to sand.
So I'm gonna look over radio call and be like, so since we already got the blueprint and stuff, and this is just happening, I'm gonna go find a book. Or a picture book. Ooh, a coloring book. Then once I walk out of the room.
It comes with like just a little wooden stick, but changes colors to what you're looking for.
You walk out of the room,
I'm gonna go to the
Still doing it
library.
wrong.
everything stops.
Gosh dang it! I walk back in here. Hey, can you go to the library for me?
Starts back up again.
Okay, I'm gonna walk back in, glaring. Can you go to the library for me?
What you need?
I need an encyclopedia book on mushrooms. Specifically mushroom types, of course. You know, like lists and pictures. Broadening my horizons.
I'm gonna attempt something.
Oh no.
Okay. What are you attempting?
I'm gonna go find a book
Okay.
on mushrooms.
Okay. You pick up.
As much with the information that she gave me, I will give to the bowl to see if there's a bead that comes up. I forgot to ask which realm you wanted.
All of them.
Do you say, and beads just fly out and fly off. Do you say that? What she said verbatim when you walk in?
All of a sudden, it's like a BB gun shooting everyone.
We're looking for the compendium of all mushrooms of
All
the multiverse.
realms. Multiverse.
You see a
Welcome to
a
the
line
multiverse.
of beads go. What?
No, no.
I bet that hurt.
You better shout duck because they're gonna be flying up to the library.
It's like a shotgun going off.
Buckshot.
And they all are going in one. They're all trailing each other.
Okay. So I'm gonna go down. And I'm gonna start reading some of the spines, seeing what the names of the books are.
Each one of these beads lands on a book, and it's all under nicely, neatly labeled mushrooms of the multiverse.
Right, now take pictures. So I can have the book. I can't take it out of the library.
And each one of these beads lands on a compendium, you notice, for a different realm or plane.
All right.
The rest of them are mushrooms, A to Z. Mushrooms for beginners. How to cook with mushrooms.
Here's a picture of mushrooms.
Color book.
Morty Canyon's mushroom puppet book.
Wasn't that one? He opens it up and wrong book.
Open the book. Goes.
So is there a way you can like magically imbue a scroll, book, etc., parchment to basically copy them all? Almost like think of a USB drive.
So, actually, I do have a different thing, but no, I don't.
Is there something
I-
in this magical house?
I will ask the unseen servant. Is there any way?
You'll have to find out.
I telepathically link with him. Is it?
Oh, buddy.
What the hell was that?
Yes, it is.
I started turning the from the coffee.
What's
You have a
the
pen
giant-
in the, is the pen in the,
Like your hair, yeah.
No, flashed.
no, you had a
No.
pen.
I want
in
to
the glove box.
grab
I don't
A
believe
little more
that.
like he was
I don't have any
struggling.
For
They get the box in the backseat. From last
Bayron.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But I don't
Maybe
know.
switch that up, yes.
Mm-hmm.
There was one in the glove box. I don't know if it's full.
Mm-hmm.
You just said here.
Okay.
It's probably
Tiny, the key.
Don't worry, we're not going to the doctor just yet. You don't have to worry about any more shots
trying to
just
think
yet.
of another good plane that we
We'll get to the end of the month and then we'll see.
Is there actually? Let's go ahead.
That's May.
I'm gonna also not mushroom,
6 months.
but I also want to go locate the book. Plant growth in the plane of water. Oh, and I should probably do the Underdark.
Yeah, I think you should probably grab a book on the mushrooms of the Underdark.
What about mushrooms? Okay, don't forget that book.
Oh, I can go with anything as well. I think.
We can figure it out on the road. We have really weird mystery meals, but we can probably figure it out.
I'll cultivate the mystery meals by my house. What?
The way this is going to work is you get the Wikipedia of each of those.
Yeah.
You want to write this shit down? Go ahead. I'm not doing it. So yeah.
So what I'm trying to do. No, I'm gonna read it. Actually, I want to see if the uncensored has a way to copy the.
Wait.
Hurting.
I've got an idea.
I also have to-
High or
I need,
low?
I need to go in there and pull this up. Too.
Okay. As you're walking around and she messaged that, is there some way to copy this shit? Make a perception check.
I'm not doing that. I'm gonna ask the unseen servant.
Make a perception. Oh, you're going to ask him that internet?
Yes.
You see a bead pop off the floor from the book you picked up
Mhm.
and lead you off.
So I'm gonna go over there. Follow it.
There is a box sitting here.
It's a magical copy machine.
Man.
And the top pops off.
Is it set the book in there? Or I gotta open the first page. No.
Oh my God.
See some. Okay.
You put the book in there.
Okay.
You've never seen this thing before. And it says, copy.
Magical copy.
Do you like tell me this?
You
I don't know how your thing works.
Just think. Literally, it's. I just had we had to have to be able
I
to.
put a book in a box.
You see a book pop out. And the top opens.
So I will put the next or pull that book out.
Copy that
And
one.
close it and push copy. It doesn't work.
I'll take
There's
the.
Make a perception check. Because then you're going, what the hell? It worked before. I got the book.
Are there any other blank books around? I want to see if I can actually figure this out without having to roll. 22.
You don't see a way to input anything in here. But there is a little display on it that says 1/day.
Okay.
And there's a line now through it.
So, in the order, I have the Mushrooms of Faerun, because that was the first book I said. And
Make an Arcana check.
14.
This is variant on the create magical item
Which I don't have.
or create item spell.
I just need to move.
Seed Servant. Could you show me a book on the create item spell?
And the bee that let you over here goes up, walks over, goes over, and drops on the table right next to it, and you see a pamphlet.
Perception check you were supposed to make.
Oh, owner's manual. It can be used to create any item within the library once per day.
But once per day per person? Question.
It doesn't specify. This item what languages do you speak?
I want to play all my cards.
Why would it matter? We're supposed to be a team.
Because I'm a rogue. I gotta be sneaky.
Hmm.
Oh, good. You can read the name. In fact, you understand what it says.
It's just like one of those things that I can put one of my spell slots through it and
Help me out.
cause it to activate again.
This item was created, and that is one hell of a name. You feel sorry for whoever's name this is. I'm going to spell it for you. KRENCES.
Yeah.
If carrying in the crown shell. Yeah.
Would you get
I say
KMUARDES?
RDES.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. God bless you. That was.
Just pass that on top of the couch. Oh yeah,
It's the one.
Oh, little man.
You're okay, bud. And he
It
says
says-
again, I bet.
Is used one time per day as per the spell, Mordecanian's magnificent match.
Sweet.
To replicate this spell that created this item, do this. Make an Arcana check.
My poor die. I love you. I just wanted you to know that.
And it doesn't match me.
17.
That is a lot of components from a lot of places and from around you that have never heard of. And the base component requires you to go to a realm that is here. Because nobody has ever came back who went there.
Okie dokie.
Because it is an alteration of that item and infusing it with magic. And it lists the steps on how to create it. The magic that is used to create it. The components.
I would like to memorize said components. Or get a piece of paper and write it down.
You can do that easy enough. Or you can just come in here and tomorrow.
So, what I was thinking was if we can do like a drying rack over here, your house over here. So if you can put your house like on one corner, we can use the netting there. Have some extra room over here that we can start building on.
Well, if it's an 8x10,
There's still a 3x2 foot thing.
yeah,
And
but
then-
if my house is round and it has to be at
How
least
big is
4
it?
foot.
5 foot.
It's
Yeah.
5
There's
foot.
a 5 foot circle on the inside
That's what.
Okay.
That's what I was
So
thinking.
then-
or outside.
Yeah.
It is
Maybe
5 by 5.
All right.
So big enough for her.
Bigfoots.
And if she were to make tiny shelves in there,
That
she
works.
could have a
So-
1-room studio of her.
I was gonna build a loft with the bed up there, and then my also.
Yeah, you could easily do
Yeah.
that. I mean, there's enough room.
So then, yeah, we can just
That means
go
you
ahead.
can hide up there. We can
Take that whole minus. the
It's
last
also
two.
gonna spin, so I can like. I have an idea
I'm still gonna walk
to make
10 feet behind it. In case it falls.
Okay.
After invisible people are building, I think we're okay.
I'm guessing after your shenanigans, everybody goes to bed. Your cart is built.
I've already been snoring.
You mean my cart is built?
No,
Not half of
her
mine.
cart is built. The
So
base
come on.
was your cart. The extension was hers. And
Yeah, the
his.
cart is
So now the
mine.
cart
Yeah.
belongs to both of you.
No, we can remove the top if needed. It's fine.
I actually have
I'll
my
put
own.
wheels. Will you remove it? It has wheels, and I
Well, I was gonna try and build something too, but it's getting way too late.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
all I
think that
was
we have-
going to do was just test out the ritual, make sure I did it right by putting a little bit of dirt in a glass of water and seeing if it purifies the dirt out of it.
Oh, so you
I can
actually,
purify the dirt out of it. Just make sure the dirt is clean for you.
try the spell to see if it works?
Yeah.
Roll an Arcana check.
We should try this a little bit different. I have some spider poison.
18.
Oh, 18 plus. That's a 22.
You cast the spell and you see all the dirt float to the top and then disappear.
I will take a sip of water with satisfaction.
Just a sip.
It still tastes like dirt. No dirt in it. It just tastes like the dirt.
Tastes like dirt.
Good, I need my vitamins and minerals.
Well, then why did you purify it then?
'Cause you
I
didn't
purified
want
it with the dirt, the vitamins and minerals.
There
There we go, easy, easy vitamin water.
Okay, so you guys take and get a long rest. No dreams. Nice, contented sleep.
Watch beds.
Plush bed. Y'all get a long rest. I know you haven't really done anything, but you feel well rested. Ooh. And in the morning, you once again get a hero's feast.
How many more?
Huh?
Do we lose 2 of one? Or do we get
Yeah, you take the roll it over. It's gonna be the same.
over?
Yeah.
So another 14 added.
You guys walk out. There's a brand new addition to the cart. I'm up there prepping for my put my house on top of it.
I come down. Has anything changed with my boar? Anything changed with my boar?
Not really.
Nah,
It's now a
still-
teacup pig. They shrunk.
Would you happen to stay up
The last time I did
late
went to
working
bed
on your
together,
part?
it would tough
You get a
scared.
level of exhaustion for that.
Maybe
Now
it'll
it's
happen
big.
again.
Well, I'll sleep all day.
Maybe it'll happen again.
I'm guessing you hook up the wagon and roll it out. Ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes and prepares all his spells. You guys prepare all your spells, everything like that. And you go back to where your mushroom house is at.
You're okay.
Oh, very nice. That will do. And then you see him scoop some dirt and sprinkle it on top. And then he plucks up your mushroom, puts it down. This should work.
I even got little boxes for more little homes for the mushrooms.
And you see him reach down and sprinkle more dirt on each one of the planter boxes.
Yeah.
That should
I plant a mushroom, it becomes one of the big ones in the cart. Oh shoot!
The cart just
So, as you're going along, you guys go through an intersection and it says, oh, let me go get the map. Not that one. Oh, it might be that one. Oh, God. Oh damn! It doesn't have the name of that road. Let's see if it's in it.
Alright, I keep running out of space. So
Good.
it's great.
Goodbye. Looks good to me. And then I have the lanterns and stuff up there.
Those are planters,
Yes.
four
Yeah,
corners.
I figured.
Huh?
4
Oh,
corners.
okay.
Well, that's just what I thought you were saying. So,
What we can do is,
and then this is like netting for anything extra,
yeah,
so you have more seat room underneath.
I'd probably have a planter in the middle on each of them just so I can have more, so we can have more species. If we wanted to plant them. Like a small.
Should we put a little ladder on this side so you can get up to it, or do you want to get from the front?
Probably.
where
Well,
the,
I'd probably do
seat-
like a rope ladder or something.
And so that means she can pull it up and none of us can go get her.
Somebody come get her.
Right.
Sleeping in
You
the
just send your little dressing up there and stop flapping her about with the rings.
I still want to put the ballista under the front seat.
The parrot.
Yeah.
The parrot and the dudes.
You see, come through an intersection, and there's a road that leads off to the right, and it says, Asimbra, 30 miles. And Gregory looks up and he's like, oh, good, we're on time. The entrance or the road to Mithranor, the main road, should be a few miles up, and then it'll be on our left.
Been gone for 30 days. He'll sleep for 30 days, and he's on time.
But don't you know, a wizard arrives precisely when he needs to.
It's true. It is true.
And when you guys get up to this main road, it is overgrown. But you can tell by looking at it when it was in its heyday. this was a very clear, wide road, about 20 feet wide, that was paved.
It hasn't been used in a while.
It has not been used in a while, but there has currently stumps that have been removed, trees that have been felled to form a path wide enough for a wagon to fit in here. In fact, you see worn trail going through.
It's like someone's been worked.
So somebody has been moving wagons through here.
So you see me come out of my house. You look up there like, what did she do? And I'm like, sort of plant the mushroom spores that I got from the thing in the boxes. I'm just sitting there, I'm all happy. We don't even care.
Did I do it? You haven't even noticed yet.
Go
I don't think.
on. Might as well.
I mean, you can, but
So I'm gonna go up past the pig, and
You're not. Oh, are you riding your spider?
Yeah.
That's why I thought.
so I get onto the back and climb up on top. And I'll hand you the book, but I am riding the giant spider that we fought.
well, he's not eating you, so I'm not phased. Cool. Take the book.
Apparently, he has a copy machine.
Oh, what?
A machine that's something.
It
that
copied
copies
the entire book.
books.
Yeah, he hands
One of
you.
those.
He doesn't hand you a
Thin book.
book. He hands you a tome.
I'm gonna go trot in my little house.
She takes it.
Twice her size.
Yeah.
I take it like
Hey, Corvo,
I put
that's
it,
just Faerun.
Yeah, it says mushrooms of Faerun.
I'm gonna put it on the floor, and I'm gonna put my pillow on it, and I'll put a blanket over it, so I can have it as a man. So
Fair enough.
I can read my bed and nobody knows what's the book.
Fair enough. You guys continue down this wagon trail, and you see that the trees that have been felled are recent, like within a year.
Are they broke?
Nope, they are cut human.
But left.
Yep.
Even with all the spiders that put gossamer over everything.
Yeah, you guys have passed through one. You've seen areas out in the distant woods of multiple of these, so there's more than one, but around here, nothing.
Must not be their type of dirt.
Everybody make an arcana check.
Do it for shits and giggles and see
Nine.
if I roll higher.
If you roll higher than me.
27.
I'm distracted looking at this now
What's that?
the size of
A
my
nine.
floor book.
9.
14.
These allow me to produce
No,
or
13,
peruse
sorry.
occasionally.
As you're riding along in here, and even on your pig, it's kind of
Bumpy.
your pig is unsettled. You can tell walking through here, and the air tingles. The air itself almost glitters when you see it moving.
Malicious or not? Can we tell?
It's not affecting you.
It's making my boar uneasy.
Yeah. Which, if animals are uneasy, it's probably not a good deal for us.
Yeah.
Is my spider okay?
It doesn't seem to affect your spider.
Tressum?
Do you look through your Tressum's eyes?
Well, I'm just asking my Tressum if it feels
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, it's just magic.
Continue.
All of a sudden you hear. And I'm just sitting here mushroom.
And the road winds and leads, and you can see that it's actually following like down the middle at most of the time of this wide road that was, and it's not a paved road like concrete or asphalt. This is laid brick or stone.
Ah,
Shadow.
And it's very intricate. You can even see through like some of the dirt and tree vine or tree roots, plant roots, that this is an intricate pattern laid in here. But where you are, mostly through the wagon tracks, the trees were hewn to taking form a road into here.
You notice me up there whistling all happy, like, this woman almost killed me, and she's acting like she's happy. The hell is wrong with her?
Well, you still love
Well,
the
whatever makes you
direction.
happy. As long as you're happy, I'm less stabbed. So.
True.
I'm just gonna say that it is kind of funny that she is high on fumes.
Ha! I get it.
And you guys
You hear the Michaelin in the back of your head go,
you guys have seen that there's
Multiple layers
deciduous
to that,
trees
too.
and coniferous trees. And it's just scattered. It's just a forest, dustwood trees, ironwood trees. You've seen this all through here. And then
We
the
don't have
woods start thinning until eventually you roll out into this huge pasture-like area.
should we take a moment to check our surroundings? Because there's no protection around here. We like looking around at this
We
pasture going,
We got the duskwood, right? Not ironwood.
Yeah, we get duskwood, I think.
You got dustwood.
Duskwood, not iron.
If you used shatter on a felled
Since I'm
Ironwood
elevated,
tree.
do I see anything?
Make a perception check.
would that
Nat 20?
cause
So
a problem?
25.
Looking out from the higher elevation,
I don't see.
You
why
actually
not. We're
see
not in
that
the immediate.
there's building ruins like everywhere
And
Maybe it's good sun.
ahead of you. And
Is the path still clear cut? Like the road?
is this the place that we were heading to, or
We don't know.
there's a fortress, walled compound that is on your right side up ahead. 10-foot whitewashed walled compound.
It's
And
not.
you see people outside of it.
Hey guys,
And
we
in
got
the
company.
very distant, higher up on the elevation, past this like pond on the left side, you see gleaming,
What type of gleaming? Like sun off water gleaming, or
like sun off of glass
how
and
big?
metal, way off in the distance.
Is it like big way off in the distance, or is it like
From your perspective, hold this box sideways. On it.
That way?
Now
Wait.
rotate it 90 degrees. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go out there.
Check it out.
Bye, Toki. It was nice
From
playing
your,
with you.
from your visual distance, imagine your miniature
So basically, like a 1,000.
That's fucking huge.
and it sparkles and shines.
Okie dokie.
And you see that it's kind of off to one end of this ruined area. And it kind of disappears around the curvature of the trees. So the trees kind of curve here. And over there, there's a like, you can't really see from here because it's still hidden. But everything around here is building room.
Except
And you see 1, 2, 3, 4-story buildings collapsed on themselves.
do they look
You-
old, or does it look like war?
It looks ancient. You see most of these building ruins you see in the distance are overgrown.
It looks like home.
You're from Eberron, right? Yeah, you can tell this is a war-torn area.
I'm like, it looks like home.
Yep.
Guys, we got company. I'm gonna go back to my house now.
I would like to go find one of the trees that's still in the tree line, and I'm gonna climb it. And I want to see if I can see from a higher vantage point.
Using your trestle?
No, I climb the tree.
Okay.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
I have spider climbing slippers. I just walk up.
Okay. You walk over to
Cling on
you
your
walk over
spider.
to the tree, walk up it.
No, I have slippers that I can just walk up walls.
As you start walking,
There's slippers. So you go up and there's no backing, so you
No, the whole point of it is that they grab like a spider would.
Yeah, no, he's saying slippers as in think of like a house slipper.
Like a
So you
house
start walking up, your feet slide out of them because there's no back.
as you're walking up, because it's easy enough to do, you are walking up and you notice that the road curves down a little bit, and then you see the fortress over here, the walled compound. And the road it basically ends at it, but you can see it continues on and curves past this pond. Would you open up that first door and hand me the roll of paper on the top? Yep. Start unrolling this.
I'm going right over the microphone.
I know.
Here you go.
Here, goodness gracious, why I just so much.
Oh yeah, this looks like an
Where you guys are is that very
No.
yep.
Hold it up for the camera.
Camera, yeah.
Hopefully the camera's good.
If you can't tell, this is 8 by 10 sheets of paper, and this is 4 papers wide. So this is where you are.
Yeah, it looks like Emberron for sure.
All right.
Oh, mushroom's died.
Pick him out. That paper just stick it out. It's weakness. Let him down.
So, do you want
still
to
back there.
continue to the walled off fortress, or do you want to call game right now?
I say we call game just because this fortress is going to be potentially as daunting as it is and as big as the map is.
Mm-hmm.
Either we're going to be role playing till midnight or we just going to go next week.
Especially since this place looks worn torn like back in Emberon. So
And we don't know how much.
yeah.
Okay. Great. I mean, you get to build me build me a fortress.
And build camp.
So, if you'd like, I know you two paint miniatures. You take a gander at these.
I used to paint managers a long time ago.
Oh, that's cool.
And these are what's called compestry.
They look cool.
So if you actually look it up, it looks very similar to this guy. And that's where I got the idea for it.
Very well. Oh yeah.
Very nice one, Brandon.
Okay. You see the wood and almost like moss as well.
So,
Oh yeah.
when you gave me
that's
this
cool.
name, which one was it?
What do you mean?
You see these.
Which language was it?
Draconic. Oh, hold on. I need to copy that name down.
Those are fantastic.
Yeah, like I'm like,
I'm not gonna let you guys see that. And just so you know, Gregory that you've been traveling with is 6'5"
I feel very small.
and about
I
258
come up to
pounds.
his waist. No, instead, it's very comfortable.
I mean, for some people, that's all you need.
I'm more into tall women, not the guys. You remember, I'm a bloke.
You dude.
I'm a dude in this. Everyone keep forgetting that because
No, I don't. I'm not forgetting that. It depends on people's taste.
I like my tall women.
I forget every now.
I mean, there's stilettos.
I know. That's why I got scrubs. I found my taping that day.
Thank you.
Only 6'2" without the heels. I'm 4'4".
That man is out.
Yeah, you're.
Basically, anyone taller than me, even a standard human, good for me.
Okay, I will take and try to take and have this fortress built and your wagon.
6'9".
Woohoo!
You get a
So
drive.
if somebody's willing to take and get some D&D horses
I can do that.
that are to scale, I will try to match them.
I can try and do that.
This way you guys can have a wagon that you can then modify and add on to. And
That means you can have your
Tinker
mushroom
with.
house on it.
So,
Alright, thank you for joining us today on William's Adventures, and let's go on our adventure and roleplay something new.
Alrighty.
What's the YouTube channel?
We're going on an adventure.
we got it.